Shout out to my boy, Charlotte was dead. 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 Shout out to my boy, Charlotte was dead.
Hello, hello. It is me, the boy. Just give me one moment, because VR chat was having a few issues while I was trying to get it to load up. So I got it fixed. We're all good. We're doing all right here. Let me get this over here. Let me get to. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. I have to tab in and out of things. And what was it? This one. Hey, I did it. So yeah, we're in VR chat as you know, you guys were expecting. Oh, that raid thing is still popped up. You know what? Let's just take that and put it like down over here. Where's my alerts? I know my alert box is usually down there too. Yeah, that's let's move that to like right here. Maybe. I don't know where my alerts are gonna pop up, but they'll be on screen. Okay? They'll be on screen. Probably not the right spot, but I'm gonna keep the raid thing there just because I figured why not. So let's find a music to load up real quick. Now we do have our normal background music, but I really enjoy listening to my buddy's music, so I kind of want to throw that on some more because he made our background music as well. So I was like, you know what, let's use more of his stuff. So I gotta grab my controller, that way you guys don't hear a keyboard and mouse the whole damn time. Get my things all set up. And what I was debating doing, let's see if I can get this at like a decent angle. There we go. I'm like right up in you guys' face. Let's go for like that cinematic angle that I can attempt to do. Is I'm thinking in the top right corner, I could actually load up raid and we could have it on screen, but I don't know how well that'll work because I could just keep playing it on my phone. And you know, where I'm making some decent progress. I think I'm level 24 now. I've just kind of been vibing, so it's been nice. It looks like my live notification didn't pop up in the Discord quite yet though, so there's probably not a whole lot of people. Not yet at least. But hello, it's me, ya boy, the trash rodent. And yeah, I have a bit of a adventure that I want to go on, but I don't know who I want to accompany me. So let's go and check out who in my social list is online. And if there's anyone that... Actually, let's check down here first. Oh, you know who we're bugging. Oh, we're inviting our boy. Let's see if he wants to go on an adventure with us. Alright. And we'll check to see who else is online, because they might be willing to hop on a little adventure with us as well. Hey, how's it going, Jay? And Vex. Ooh, the famous Walmart corpse. Yeah, what's up? Do you want me to actually like use my natural voice as opposed to like this higher pitched one? I mean, I could. That'd be kind of funny. I could do that. Oh man, the one and only Frosted Fricks. We could bug him. But yeah, the famous Walmart corpse. Apparently, I heard from another one of my streamer friends that plays VR chat like regularly and always has and probably still always will, that apparently people thought that I was actually corpse because it'd been so long since they'd actually like seen me on here, so they thought they used to play with corpse before he got big or some shit. And he was like, nah, what the hell? Like, yeah, he went under a different name. And it's like, bro, I don't even sound like him, like at all. I'm like Walmart brand. I'm the bargain bin version, dude. Like, oh man, I just don't get people that they can like confuse them. But yeah, my spooky boy brother. Oh wait, my hold up, desktop audio is muted for my stream. Let's fix that. There, now they should be able to hear you, I think. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit, and there we go. But how you doing, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm quite alive. How are you?
I ain't dead. You know, I'm just kind of existing at the moment. Did you see the Discord messages I sent you? There's a new spooky waifu VTuber, and that is like right up your alley. Yeah, she's like a vampire corpse thing, and I watched like her lore video, and I was like, my dude, she did pretty much the exact same thing I did with mine, but hers looks way better. So you want to stand in front of a mirror and pretend that we're cool kids? just like good old days.
Yes, I'm quite okay with that.
All right, so there's this VTuber that I found, and like she's a vampire, and like she's super like dope looking, and you know, I just kind of adore her design, right? Like I think oh god, my phone just exploded. All right, please don't tell me you closed my Raid Shadow Legends. Been playing that a little bit too much. Continue battle. Don't leave the battle. We were mid battle. But yeah, so her name is Lena, or Lena Lazar, or Laser. I don't know how it's properly pronounced. I think it's Lazar. And like she's a vampire, and like her organs and whatnot fall out and stuff. And I was like, yo, and it's all based around like the disease that she has in real life. I don't know if anyone has noticed this, but y'all see that little like broken heart right there? I'm sure some of you probably know where I'm getting with this, but I did a similar thing, just mine's not as cool as hers. I have heart problems. It's a broken heart.
I mean, I was going to make a comment about being an emo boy, but that works too.
Well, okay, I feel called out. Angel, how's it going, buddy? What you up to? But no, it's because of my heart problems. That's why I got it. So I just thought it was really humorous that someone else had the same idea, but they made it like a very large part of their design, and mine is just like, no, I'm just some soft boy goth thing. Like there's reasoning behind my whole design, but there's I don't want to get too much into it. Hey, what's up, Anhero? What you up to? Dinosaur waifu. Just trying to chill and vibe and whatnot. Actually, since you're here, you want to do me a favor? You want to use !raid in chat? If you do that, and then you download the game on your PC, and you play for a little bit, you know, you gotta play through a tutorial, and then you play for like another like 5-10 minutes after that. I actually make money. So and it's a fun game. I'm actually debating. I have it all mostly all set up to be able to maybe sort of kind of put it up in the top right corner right now and run it on my computer while we play VR chat, and I just do like multi-battle over and over, and you guys can see me doing that on stream while we're also just kind of chilling. Oh god, my squeaky chair. The goddamn squeaky chair. 10:51. I have a few hours in VRC. Yeah, that's roughly where I got, about 1,000 hours. But mine's all in desktop mode, and it's like people are like, how do you still play desktop with so many? I'm like, well, I'm poor. I mean, if you guys want to send me like a 1080 Ti or something, I mean, that would be helpful, but no. No, I'm running a 1050 Ti, so I can't even do VR. 1060 can barely do it, but a 1050 can. So, you know, it be what it be. But yeah, and homie, if you wanna just play Raid Shadow Legends on your computer for like 10 minutes, and you help us out. I don't like using VR. Really, it's like the one thing I really want from a computer is being able to play like VR. Also, is my audio okay? Like nothing seems out of place or nothing. Like nothing too loud, nothing too quiet. I started at 950, then 1060. Well, that's probably why you don't like VR. It's still choppy as fuck for you. Mine's like over 3,000 hours of playtime on a non-gaming laptop. Okay, but like Angel, you're on this every single day. Then my dog ate it. Oh shit! Well, that's not good. That's not good at all.
I will say, if you're going to want to play in VR, I recommend at minimum a 1070 for a bearable experience. Yes,
Yeah.
1060 can handle it. But do yourself a favor, just don't.
Yeah, I've heard that the 1060 barely manages, but it's best to get at least like a 1070, but 1080 would be best for minimum. Even just like a 1660 Super is like where I'd want to be for my computer. Like obviously everybody wants like the 3090, and then they want to have like the Threadrippers or Threadshredders, Threadripper, right? And like all that fancy shit, you know, like 64 gigs of RAM. I'm sitting here like, I would like my computer to not catch fire. That's the best I can hope for. Well, not every day. Angel, you're on pretty much every day. If I hop on, you're usually on. You worked enough for me. You know what? That's fair. Oh, man. Oh, well. I'm over VRC. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it because, like, a lot of my friends play it, and I do want VR, so I want to get back into it, you know? So if I can do that, it'd be dope. And, you know, like, the custom models and everything just kind of go hand in hand with the VTuber thing, so to me, it makes sense, you know? I think that makes sense. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could just be really dumb. Who knows? But no, how you been, though? I haven't chatted with you in, like, a hot minute, Ann. What have you been up to? And 𝐂𝐻𝐻𝐻, my man, my brother. I've missed you. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. It's been, like, a week.
You know, I vanish into the void for extended periods of time when I do, well, whatever it is that I do.
Jerk off to anime girls.
I mean, I was going to leave it up to the audience's imagination, but yes.
I mean, fair. Work. Yeah, I feel that. My chair is so creaky. Let me stop it from doing the creaks. Where's my thing? Okay, now it just creaks more often. Creepy creaks. Nice. Art is almost done with you and me. Oh shit, I completely forgot you were doing that we were getting art together. Holy fuck. Also gotta go. All right. Love you, homie. Take it easy. I forgot that Anne does like a lot of like commissioned art or like commissions art, sorry. And we were talking the one time they were gonna get like commissioned art of them and myself, and I was just like, oh, dope. And then I was like, wait, who's fucking who? And they were like, nice. And I was like, wait. So I don't know what type of art we're getting, but it's gonna be fucking dope.
Fair.
Yeah. But 𝐂𝐻𝐻𝐻, did you end up installing Raid Shadow Legends with the rest of us?
I did, yes.
Okay, are you as addicted as everyone else?
Meh.
I'm playing it right now.
It's not terrible, but
I'm playing it right now.
I mean,
Geki, Vex, and I are hooked. We have like a whole clan and everything. And we're just like just grinding like crazy. We need help.
that's fair.
We just need help, man.
Oh, there's no help for you now. You've succumbed to Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow
It has its
Legends.
hooks in your very soul.
Played today and unlocked over 400 new customizable champions. I love it so much. Like, this is why I was like, when I got the sponsorship, I was like, oh no. Because I remember when it first came out, I was playing it, and I was like, oh no, I need to stop. I'm gonna play this for every fucking day ever. And now, here we are. Dang, when do we get art together? Vex, you're an artist. That could happen literally any time. So you're sold to Raid Shadow Legends for 1 to 7 star. I would do it. I'd do it. I'm sitting here just grinding out right now. I would do it. Like, I'm just like capping out characters and then just trying to like grind out a bunch of artifacts and just kind of chilling. And I'm like, oh man, what am I doing with my life? Every day, all day, Raid Shadow Legends. And I'm like, oh, I'll eventually run out of energy. I don't run out of energy because I level up by that point, and I just don't. I just keep playing, and I'm like, god damn it, because I level up and I get more energy, so I just keep doing it over and over, and I'm like, god damn. The struggle is real. My life. Also, I have had the worst week ever. Angel, don't go bringing negativity in here, homie. I love you, man. And if you want to talk, you know my DMs are open. But we don't do none of that, like, my life sucks on streams. Come on, man. My bad. It's all good, homie. It's all good. But 𝐂𝐻𝐻𝐻, my brother, my friend, my pal, would you like to go on a VR chat adventure this evening?
I I'm down for that. I've got about a half hour before I need to pass out.
Okay, only a half hour. Only a half hour. Okay, okay. Do you want to just chill for a half hour and then I go on my adventure, or do you want to go on an adventure? It's up to you on that one.
I'm down with whichever you would prefer. I'm fine either way.
Oh, that's odd. Why is it picking up my... Oh, it's using display capture. It's not using actual game capture. That's weird. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. I don't know why it's not doing a game capture. I think it's this one I want. Oh god.
And that's when he broke everything.
But it's getting there. I'm a little concerned as to why it's the way it is, but that's fine. Should be good now, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. Looks good to me. All right. Sorry about that, you guys. I was like, why are things popping up on the bottom right corner? They shouldn't be, but now we know why. So, Keter, we could go on a little adventure and see if we can find, like, hold on, let me just like face this way so I can drop a portal if I need to. Do you know of any like fancy worlds that we should go to that won't explode my computer?
That won't explode your computer.
Yeah, because that tends to be a very common thing. Or at least it used to be.
Well, we would definitely want to take you to a club or a quest-compatible world.
Oh,
And somewhere
man.
with
All right.
probably not a shitload of people.
Yeah. All right. I know this. Oh, this is quest compatible. There's a place called Sakura Forest.
Oh, I've not been there yet.
Well, it's
I think
got,
that just came out recently.
yeah, like they've got 14 people in it, so I guess let's drop a portal and head on over there. I'll see you in there, okay?
Away we go.
Woo. But yeah, so hopefully we can start doing like VR chat on Tuesdays, like every Tuesday. I'm debating getting like a little overlay in the top right corner for when we play like another game at the same time, like a passive game, like, you know, Raid Shadow Legends. So wait, am I finally out of energy?
So there's on the Quest 2, I noticed it's weird.
Oh,
There's no
boy.
touch pads on it, right? Like, you know, like on the, like, you know, when you rest on the finger rests, like the empty space between where the buttons aren't. I noticed it doesn't detect your fingers, but yet they put a weird texture there as if there's something that was supposed to be be
It
there.
does whenever you're just on the quest by itself.
Yeah, it's kind of making me lag. When I first
Oh, so it's just because the air like.
Alright, I'm not lagging too bad.
I'm not sure.
A little bad, but not too bad.
It works when I rested on the buttons and the trigger.
But yeah, this place actually looks pretty dope. Huh.
Sticks. I'm not high, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, I just see like the word soccer and I'm like, I like those trees. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I wonder if it's like one of those like super large ones. Because like, I remember those worlds. No, probably not, but file size was pretty small. Nah, not super large, but it's not. Even like the outskirts don't look that bad.
Actually, holy shit, this is way bigger than I expected it to be.
Yeah. Wait, who's messaging me? Bucket. Would like you to join them in one's optimized box. Bucket wants me to join him in a box, so I'm not down for that quite yet. I'm exploring this world. All right. Maybe we'll like make some new friends or something here. Who knows? Oh man, my raid is telling me I need to get some stuff. Hey, running out of energy almost. What? How? I don't want to run out of energy. Let's go back to our dungeons and grind up some more. Ice Golem. Multi-battle. Start multi-battle. Why did it do that? That was weird. Oh god, I lost him. There he is. Oh, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Oh, I don't want to sneeze. Sneezing is pretty bad. Oh man, this is like much larger than anticipated though. Like I wonder if there's like an actual edge to it. Oh no, it just keeps going, bro. What? I mean, there's no more trees, but the endless void. You know, my favorite thing in the world.
Listen, sometimes you just need to visit a liminal space just outside of a normal park. It's fine.
Man, so I've been watching a lot more anime recently too, eh? And Vex and I have been watching some, and we found this one where it's like, I killed slimes for 300 years and now I'm max level. And it is...
I've been watching that too.
It's yeah, it's good. Like, it's wholesome, but then it's also like, oh shit, you know, like... It's just really humorous, but it's super cute. And then Vex was telling me, she was like, yeah, so you know that anime we were watching? I was like, yeah. She was like, well, not even a day later, a bunch of hentai for it popped up on my Twitter, and I was like, what? She's like, talk about timing. I think we found the edge.
Yes, this does appear to be the end of the world.
Goodbye. Of course I jumped. What do you mean?
Ah, what is? Oh,
Goddammit, Trash, that phone staring directly at your tramp stamp.
I mean, it's a pretty good tramp stamp. It's a good one.
To be fair,
See?
it is.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Ooh.
Hello there.
So, I have no idea what I look like right now because I don't have full body tracking, so I probably look really cursed.
Correct.
No, you more just look like you're on your knees ready to receive,
is
so
it?
it's fine.
Oh no. That's not good. I'm laying down in my bed now. I put this in my tracking
I
area,
do
so...
love the name though, 𝐂𝐴𝐻.
Okay, just imagine that you, like, fell to your knees and you're screaming like, no! That's pretty much what you're doing with your arms not up in the air.
Not gonna lie, that sounds hilarious, and I don't mind that. Just really wish I could hit that, you know, like Darth Vader voice and just be like, no. Now that you said that,
I mean, it's not far off. You're good.
I'm mature.
also I really dig the monster girl. She's cool.
Oh, thank you.
This is my child. Oh my god. You dig her?
Oh, okay.
Someone actually likes you.
Yeah.
No,
Does that, if they're a minor, I'm like,
no, he's married.
now that you said
Already
yes, I ain't going to jail yet.
Nah,
Oh,
he's
no.
older
Voice
than me. He's
modification
married,
is
so
totally separate.
no.
Oh.
But how's everyone's
Yeah.
evening going so far?
Yeah, it sounds like they're using voice mod.
Oh, I'm not sure if it's his audio that went out or mine.
Whoop.
Oh god.
Oops, somebody
I'm
loaded
running
in
on a
with bunch of
potato.
polygons.
I'm running on a
What has
potato.
happened
So.
to my arm?
Let me look.
Yeah,
How does
you
Air
broke
Link
it.
work?
No, not yet. But it is getting to become a hot potato.
What I'm doing is I'm streaming my PC to the headset, and that's pretty much what it's doing. The live stream to the headset. But
Fancy.
in essence, but it's definitely way more optimized than like live streaming software. What
I'm
is
kind of
causing my arm to
confused why my
unload
multi-levels aren't
sometimes?
working.
What
God
the
damn
heck
it,
is
weird
going on
shit
with my arm? It
happens.
keeps wigging out and disappearing the hand. I should reveal that model. I want to see if there's any like cool effects happening that I'm missing now. It's changed a little bit more shading on
I'm
the
lagging.
face and stuff.
Correct. Really, the shader's only effect is to make sure that I don't look like a pile of crap.
Well, I mean, I think I have shaders on already, but it looks like there's something that's not. Oh no, it's the same. Never mind. Ooh, jeez. What kind of polygons keep loading up now? It's a tiny model, but has a crap ton of polygons. That's what it is.
Well, that would probably do it.
Yeah.
Homie, you got 2 lightsabers? Bro.
Oh.
Y'all know
Man, that's
purple and
not
red
really a distinction.
clash, right? You're not supposed to put those colors together.
Is that Revan? That's his name, right?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Alright.
But how's everyone's
Ah.
evening going?
Seeing
I'm
that
having one of
monster
those like
world
chill
makes me
nights.
think recently I remembered about this one character from Generator Rex, and I'm like, oh dang, she actually is kind of cute. I dig that. Her name is Breach. She has 4 arms.
I'm into it.
Enough said.
Yeah, I mean,
there we go.
Just like 2 arms
I mean,
away
2
from
of
pretty
them are
much being a
huge.
spider.
Her
So, I mean,
original arms are like huge, like, but like could crush my spine if she wanted to.
my favorite kind of
You
woman.
know.
One that could punch a hole through my chest and
Yeah,
not
you
blink an
know.
eye. Yeah, beautiful. I love it.
Exactly. And can rip holes. Rips holes in the space-time continuum and lets you travel wherever you want. You know, it's pretty cool. You know, she could only like tear apart the universe if she wanted just a little bit.
It's one hell of a mug on you.
It is. Yes, it is a Wendigo.
Well,
And I'm definitely revealing that because I think.
Since I can't see it, I have to look at the little picture. Since I'm
Uh,
in West, sadly.
Delicious human heads.
I feel bad for you, my friend.
Delicious.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to figure out how to get my link cable to work properly.
Did you get like the
Did
proper
you check
brand
to
one
see
or
if,
the Anchor one, or did you just get some random one?
Some random one.
Yeah, that's probably why. They need a specific like type of cable, I guess, inside the cable, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like
There you go. Put on my
one
one arm. Yeah, cook some of them heads.
Delicious.
Yeah, it needs like a
Can't
specific
have a
amount of
raw
like data
head.
transfer.
They're
or
not that
something.
great.
Generally, like
Gotta cook these human
the
heads.
proper like one by
toasty.
Oculus
I'm trying
or
not to
like
catch
the
your fur
Anchor
on
one
fire,
tend
it's
to work
fine.
pretty well. I just sit here in desktop mode because I don't know. I want hands, but I'd rather see.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day I'll get like VR, but that'll be after I upgrade the computer to be able to handle
Ooh.
like. If I'm going to get
Yeah,
VR,
I
I'm
need to
going
get
all
an
in.
Those are
upgraded
like
computer.
human toes.
I need to get an actual computer before I can do anything good with this.
Yeah, I kind of feel that.
Yeah, human toes.
Like I barely manage with the one that I've got. Like
I have
it's
a
not
little
terrible.
laptop
That is
thing.
probably the most
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
well, I got a bunch
Everything
of
else
free
other
parts
people
from
are
like
like,
some
"That's
buddies that were
the
like, "Hey,
terrifying part."
your
I'm
computer
like,
caught fire a second
got
time.
human
Maybe we
feet.
should
I
give
don't
you
like
parts."
that.
So they gave me a bunch of computer parts, and then they gave me a 1050 Ti, which is better than the
It's not extremely uncomfortable, it's
R7 370 I
just
was
mildly
running, but
uncomfortable.
it's just it's better than I
really
had,
get that snip,
but it's
man.
not that good. So I'm sorry. Oh, the baby. Oh no.
Oh my god, the picture for that looks horrifying.
Oh, it is pretty
Oh,
horrifying.
dude, I loved it when he flipping runs in a circle and is like.
Oh, thanks.
I am missing out on so much. Oh my god.
Nanachi Senpai, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, how's it going,
Oh
Geki?
my god, what is that? What is that picture?
So I can explain. It's like a like dead child with a very long umbilical cord.
I didn't
Just-
see there was an umbilical
Why am I so
cord.
short? How did I feel so short?
Spider Elmo.
Hello.
That's cool, man. Chill out, chill
Dude,
out.
I'm loving this. Just more and more like quote unquote cursed models keep showing up, but they're like fun.
Oh, we're
cursed
going for the
models.
curse.
I'm King
Hold on,
Jelly.
I wonder if I've got the cursed. Oh god, the legs are in front of my screen.
I flippin' love that. Would be even better is if you could hold
this
like
be
if you had an
considered
emote that makes it start as the like lolly model and then you release it and then it turns into that.
Oh, I would like that very much.
You just, like,
we're
hold
doing
it, and then
pretty
you just
okay, I
hear-
think. Oh no, well, that is
And then the
not what
head
I want to
falls
see
on
today.
the ground and starts crawling around. Yes, you're very close. I can't actually see the whole thing. You're actually making my
Am I
spine have to
beautiful?
invert. There you go. That's a little better.
Moisty, moisty.
I don't know how to feel about that, but alright.
Oh my god, look inside my head. There's a tiny head inside their dolphin head.
I think, yeah, I have one
There
of
is.
kind of avatars.
Oh no.
Look at this beautiful
So we
head.
got. Hold on. Hold on. I can't like.
There's
There we go. I can't see you guys like at all. The one dude has like the huge picture models. Also, yes, I like the Granted, I haven't seen it yet, but yes, I do like the Jotaro dolphin.
I
And
am,
don't
I
worry, you're
am
not missing
Jojo
out on
Kujo.
anything.
Dojo Kujo.
Inside the dolphin
I
head
do
has a
like
tiny
this
head.
though. I don't know why.
For the fear.
So here's the
Tiny
thing.
Jotaro head inside the dolphin
I
head.
don't like JoJo, but I'm a JoJo fan, so let's figure that one out. Okay, so how the human, the way that the
I
human
already
mind
can guess
works.
what you're saying. You like that it looks, and you like the music.
Is
that what it
yes
is?
and no. So pretty much the way I made an entire like fucking giant Twitter thread bitching and complaining because I forced myself to watch all of it, and I hated each part more than the last. And I need to change avatars because this is probably the most disturbing thing to be looking at while I talk about this.
Honestly, nah. I don't
alright.
care.
Okay, fair
Dude,
enough.
I went to a jump scare me. See it where like stuff like that.
Is that the same as the baby one, or is that a second one?
It's a different one. I think that one's from Dead Space or something.
No, this one is from The Witcher.
Right, yeah.
Oh. Okay,
I'm gonna mute myself
that
real
would
quick,
suck
and
to
I'll hop on
fight.
the
I
phone.
will say, like that would scare me more having to fight it than seeing it. Also,
Yeah.
I know exact. Is that Spiral Knights?
Might be.
Oh, so you don't. Okay.
Just as Cherubot MP1, you'd have to check my thing in your menu. I got it from a buddy. So pretty much my thought process on JoJo.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
He doesn't have a world for it. It's one he made himself.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My thought process on JoJo is the way the human mind works is it tries to remove bad memories, right? And it keeps ones that you enjoyed. That's pretty much how nostalgia works for most things. You're like, oh man, like Sonic Adventure XD is a good game. And then you're like, oh, this is fucking terrible. I just remember enjoying it as a kid because I remember these two missions, you know? And JoJo is like that for me because
I actually, I find
forced
that
myself
funny
to
because I
watch it.
actually did replay it at one point and I did like it. The only part that sucks is Big. Big is the main reason that game sucks.
Well, like even like
Big,
Sonic
as soon as you
Heroes
go
and
to
stuff,
his
you're like,
mission to
oh.
try and 100% it, like as soon as you get 100% and play Big's part, that's immediately when you're like, I want to kill myself using the fishing line.
I mean, pretty much. So
Like, or kill him. Killing him would be more efficient.
Yeah,
I
honestly.
always want to kill Biggs, yes. I fucking hate that character.
Froggy.
Froggy.
But no, so pretty much, that's how I am with JoJo because I remember like enjoying some of the fights, and I remember like watching certain things, like motherfucker pulls out a Tommy gun on a vampire, modern solution to an ancient problem, makes sense, you know, like I kind of liked that, but at the same time,
Enjoy that, yeah, that was good.
yeah, so I was just like, you know what, like that's not too bad. But then I'm like, I remember bitching and complaining about everything throughout the whole fucking series. But now I look back on it in retrospect, I'm like, yeah, that wasn't all that bad, right? And I gotta say, like, roundabout, great outro, you know, like, the bloody stream, good intro, you know, like you want to listen to like Giorno's Giorno's theme, it's a good song, right? But like, yeah, there's so much about it that's just absolute dog shit that I was just like, I hated it, but I'm a fan. And I'm almost 100% certain that it's the exact same as like that thing that we used to do back in like
Bloody Stream is such a
2010,
good intro,
where we,
oh my god.
where we would say like you lost the game and stuff like that. It's just a meme. The whole show is a meme to get more people to watch like scantily clad men fight. You know, like that's pretty much what it is, because they always end up losing clothes or they look like incredibly
Feminine?
well, not feminine, because in real life I look pretty feminine. It's more of like, I want to say belligerently flamboyant. All right, like that is my thought process on that.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah,
that's
because
pretty
you
much
have
how I see it.
like some of them that like you would swear to God that that was a girl, the way they like dressed.
Kind
and-
of.
That is sick, dude. Look at his lamppost. It's awesome. I love the shader in it.
Oh shit. Well, I just lost like 50% of my frames when this thing started up, so that's neat.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is sick.
Oh, well. I find a lot of humor in how like the human brain works, though. Something I absolutely despised. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
I'm kind of a fan. So that is my thought process on JoJo.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Cola
Yeah,
Lover,
I'm
thank
just
you for
like
the follow.
for
I
me, it's like
appreciate
hard
it.
for me to say
Welcome.
anything negative
We're just
about
kinda
it,
vibing.
stuff like that. Because I'm one of those people, like, I can watch
Guys,
practically
hold on.
anything.
Chill out.
Nani?
Hold on. Give me, like, wait, guys. Wait a second. Hold on, right?
I mean, there's probably avatar sounds. I just can't hear them. So.
I'm out of here. My people need me.
Alright, I have to turn off his volume. I don't want to be hearing like random music. I'm just kind of vibing, listening to my own stuff. Yeah.
I'm not listening to anything currently.
Grind shit,
Do I
right?
have it set
Nice,
up with
nice.
the link that I can even do that? I actually don't know. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wait, what am I missing?
I know lie. Oh, I was looking at. I was using the like desktop thing through Quest. Oh, not Quest, for through Oculus, and it was actually playing through the Quest speakers. Which I gotta say, the Quest speakers are really trippy to me. The Quest 2. I put it on and I like them way better than the headphones on the Rift CV1. And it's not because like audio quality necessarily, it's the way they somehow got these to work. They only seem to sound like you can only seem to hear them really well when they're actually on your head. It's on your head.
Now.
It feels like wearing a pair of headphones without any headphones existing.
Oh, is it like those where it goes into your skull kind of thing?
No,
Or-
it's speakers. It's just they fire off in just a perfect way. Like they did it really well.
Quest 2 speakers?
Yeah, no, they did it really good.
Pretty good. I got it on right now.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm using them right now full blast, and like you can't hear them, but I hear you, and it sounds awesome, and it's super immersive the way it sounds too.
Huh, that's kind of cool. I'm just sitting here using
Yeah,
like
'cause the
dollar
thing
store
is-
earbuds on desktop.
Oh, dude, nah. I mean, nice.
All right,
It
enjoy
makes
your
pretty
fingers. That's just so disturbing. That is just so wrong on so many levels. Just
I find it funny. I
a
don't know.
monstrous fetus
That's
just
just me, though.
wiggling his fingers at me. Jaw gape, tongue out.
Hello
and it's like,
there. I'm not gonna get
Like I said, I was legit on a horror map, and there's like horror characters, like the one was like The Grudge and stuff like that, and it's just like I don't know, I just for some reason responded like super blankly to it. I was just like, oh, she's kind of cute,
Man.
not gonna lie.
Yo,
and then I was just like,
that reminded me of back when I was like 12, 13
I
years old.
did. I didn't even react to it. I just was like, she kind of cute.
When I was like 12, 13 years old, somewhere around there, I was dating this one
The
girl.
one
How old
character
is
that I
that
said was kind of
And
cute earlier.
she always like
The
wanted to
like,
watch The
little
Grudge,
girl.
even though she was terrified of it.
This
So
is one of
like
the ones I said was pretty cute earlier.
me and some
You
friends, we
said The
were
Grudge?
all
It is.
watching
No,
it.
This one.
Yeah, The Grudge is
Isn't
pretty
it?
cute.
Pretty
Honestly,
cute?
not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
The Grudge is pretty cute. She's
Yeah.
kind of cute too.
Y'all
she
never
was a
had like a
child then,
horror
obviously.
erection? Like, come on, man.
Oh, you're on Quest. Ugh.
This is actually
Sorry.
quest compatible. You just might have to show my avatar.
Oh.
But yeah, so I remember I was like 12 or 13 years old. I was like in a relationship with this one girl, and she was super into like watching The Grudge, even though it terrified her. And it was pretty much just an excuse to like pretty much just go to her room, and her dad wouldn't bother us. So her, my buddy, and our other female friend, it was like two relationships pretty much. We would always like chill, and I'd always be like, all right, I gotta use the washroom. And then I'd go up like in like around the couch pretty much. And since the room's like hyper dark, it was like a home theater. It was actually really dope. Especially when you're like 13. And I would just like come up behind them and just be like,
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you going to jail. She like 12 years old.
and then like they would always scream, and it was so fucking funny. Like, oh, that's terrifying when you do it. Actually, now it just sounds like a broken engine. So I mean, now it's not that bad.
Oh, I was
My
gonna
brain
say,
was like, I
right
know
now,
a
I played the game,
Corolla
but
made
to
that
me, it
exact
sounds
noise.
almost like a clicker.
Hey Trash, how you doing? I'm doing pretty alright. Just
Yeah,
kind of
where's that
vibing,
from
just
again?
kind of
That's from,
chilling.
If you'll excuse me.
Oh, do you?
I can't remember. Like I said, I never played the
Yeah, I
game.
can't
All
remember.
right,
I
man.
know
Well, I
Ray-
love you.
I
Thank you
know
for
Ray-
chilling with me for a
The
little
Last
bit,
of Us,
and I
that's
will
what it's from.
talk to you probably tomorrow if
Red-
you're
Ray,
available.
we
Well.
played that game. It's not that
I
good.
might be around, I'm not sure yet.
All right.
We will see.
Okay, dude.
I really
Take
don't
it
know.
Yeah.
Bye. And then there were
I
two.
remember this model I stole from someone.
Oh, he gone. Oh man, I got one more. I'm sure that would probably be a little bit scarier if there was like sound, but I have avatar sounds turned off.
Yeah, it does make them. You know, like the when you look at one, it like starts doing like. It's like
that
it
like
makes
noise
that.
that you're just like, oh shit. Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, you're like, oh no, it appears I messed up.
It would
You earned new
appear that
rewards
I
for your
am
home.
fucked.
That's cool, Oculus. I don't use them.
Nani?
Oh, Oculus is always like, you got a new item for your room on the disc. I'm like, I don't use the items in my room though.
You're like,
the
bro, I just
Oculus
vibe.
room. Yeah, I go in my game. Like, if I'm gonna go and hang out anywhere, it's gonna be my game that I wanted to play today.
Yeah, like, see now,
Dude,
hear me
it's
out on this.
crazy
I want to get
being
like
this
a
tall.
nice gaming setup that's for like just gaming, and have like the rest of my apartment
Yeah.
is like, there is a bed, there is a couch, and then there's a kitchen, and then I'll just
Yeah.
like live in VR. Like, I don't need a TV or nothing. Just live in VR and just have it
Yeah, I
scale to
wanted
the
to do
exact size
stuff
of the
similar to
rooms.
that. Actually, cool thing is, so I was just doing it earlier. Hold on, let me see, where am I? Okay, so I have my guardian, so I can see where I'm standing. If I go
Yeah.
that way, that's my bed,
Okay.
and I can actually see the pathway to my bed and where my bed would be, because I put my guardian around the bed.
Ah,
So
That's
I'm
kinda
just, I
smart.
can just go like this, just like do 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 do. Oh hey, here's my bed right in front of me. Put my hand out. They're like, oh, that's my bed. Okay. Sick.
and now he's broken.
Yep. Because I don't got full body tracking.
Nice.
So, for me, since I'm an Enderman, I probably look like a ball of spaghetti.
No, you kind of look like you're doing the Michael Jackson hee hee, but you're folded. Yeah. Just it's a little bit too far down.
Oh, I see what you mean. And like the.
Yeah, pretty much. But like your knees were way more bent, like your chest was to your knees type thing.
Yeah.
Are you? What song are you? Are you just trying to vibe out to some Michael
Annie, are
Jackson?
you okay? Or not Annie, okay. Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
listening to it right
yeah.
now. What is it? No, Smooth Criminal, that's what it's called. Not Annie, are you okay?
I think I know which one you're talking about.
A smooth criminal.
Level 22. Get on my level. I'm level 24. All right. Well,
I used to listen to Michael Jackson when I was younger. But
I remember I was like 8th grade or whatever, and one of my friends was like super into like Michael Jackson. I don't know why she was. She just loved him, and I like started listening to it because of her. And then my mom was like, "Why the fuck you listening to Michael Jackson?" And I was like, "It's music.
cute
It's
girl.
what you do to it. You
Music.
listen to it." And she was like, "Fair enough."
There's one girl likes his song, alright?
No, it wasn't like
Gosh,
that.
damn.
Not like that at all. But it was more of just like, no, she's a friend of mine. I think she was like one of the only girls I never flirted with too. Because I was one of those guys that would like flirt. I still flirt with literally anything that breathes. So sometimes it doesn't even need to breathe. I'll flirt with fucking my Google Home. Like, hey, yo, Alexa, you looking pretty nice tonight.
Hey,
you
you
know, like
cute.
I don't mind.
Google
I don't
Home's
give
like,
a shit.
I'm sorry. I am incapable of having these feelings right now.
Don't worry. So
Right.
was my ex.
Wait,
Just
what do
pretend.
you mean right now?
Are you saying you're gonna have that availability next week or something?
Nah, just be like, if you don't have those feelings and you just don't have it, just be like my ex. Just pretend that you have them, and then just ruin my life in a few months to few years. You know, not a big deal.
Oh,
Come on,
that's
Alexa.
always a
You're the only
sweet
one that
love
can't literally
story.
walk up and leave, please. Alexa, you looking extra sleek today.
What
Come
are you
on.
gonna do? You're stuck with me every day.
Yeah. That's why I love my cat. She's the only girl that hasn't left
you
me.
know what's funny? I say that I only had one girl model that I used, and I forgot about my Ina model.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I have no idea what that's from. But
Yeah,
that's
it's
kinda neat.
based off of a YouTube series. It's from Ina, from on YouTube. It's spelled ENA.
What's it about? I might look it up.
I can't even describe what it's about because it's really almost
my
about
favorite
nothing,
type.
but also something. Yeah, it is what that trippy crap where you're just like, well, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I dig it.
You know what? I'm gonna add that to my list of things to go and watch later. Let me go and do this real quick. Tab
Yeah,
over to my
it's like
Discord.
really
and
short
I'll
stuff,
Click on my second
and it's like
account.
super weird stuff.
Watch
And
ENA
it's like,
on
yeah,
YouTube. There we go. Now I've sent that to myself.
it's like super short. I would like consider it almost like an art installment of a kind of show.
Huh.
It's super weird, got odd humor. I loved it because there's this one plush which I still haven't ordered yet, but it was like, it was from the first episode, which was this hourglass dog. It was literally a dog in an hourglass. That was it. There's no reason behind it being that way. There's no reason for it to be an hourglass dog. It was just an hourglass dog. But then the guy posted a video saying like, you knew this day would come, and it's like, I did know that an hourglass dog plush would have to come into existence.
I mean, it only makes sense, right? Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
just
a
had
dog.
to, yeah.
It looks goofy and cute. Obviously, I want this. This like PlayStation 1 looking dog.
this
Oh, well, not PlayStation 1, more
120-bit
like
looking
PlayStation
motherfucker.
2.
I'm into it, you know.
Yeah, it's just like pretty much the whole dog looks like it's just made out of like, you know, somebody just got the like 3D tool for an oval or for a sphere and just made the dog completely out of that and only that.
Yeah, this is good enough. Fucks with it, you know.
Yeah, it's just like looks at it. Looks like a dog to me.
This is what I call a dog.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
it's like,
are you sure that
like
that's
this
not just a
character-
mistake?
yeah. So everything's kind of, everything's got that weird like Windows, you know, XP 98 kind of vibes mixed with like PlayStation vaporwavy kind of stuff going to it. It's
Okay.
weird. It's hard to explain. Like people
I mean,
are
I
like,
could be
what's it
into that,
about?
though.
I'm like, yeah.
Nothing
people
and
are like,
everything.
what's it about? And I'm just like, I want to explain it, but there's really not much I can explain.
I don't know
Like Ina's
how.
a very interesting character as well because, and I loved it because I actually looked afterwards and she has multiple voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
So like the normal voice is actually done by the guy who makes the series.
Oh,
And then
so does he do
she'll
a
have
girl
like
voice?
she'll go like into this like sad form where like here's what her face will look
Hey,
like.
what's up, Kitsune?
You know, have this like sad look, and she'll just
Oh.
like have a different voice actor then. And she'll like, you know, be like, oh, I'm such a disappointment, and just like being like completely downer, you know.
Mhm.
And then like you got this one where it's like, you know, completely crazy and stuff like that, and another voice actor will be doing that. And I really like it because it gives this like really weird depth to the character.
Okay. Well, and now,
So-
well, I'm gonna have to go and check it out later, so I know
Oh,
what
hey,
I'm
here's
looking
Hourglass Dog. I just forgot about that.
at. Okay, I see why you'd want a plush of that. That literally looks like they just took a
Yeah.
couple circles and put it together, and then
I know,
just
right?
made
And
it
it's
look
just so
okay-ish.
cute.
Time to mix the lines.
But
we're
this is
good.
exactly what it looks like in that episode too. Like this is perfect recreation of all this stuff.
I'm getting like this is gonna sound weird, like a mixture of like Adventure Time and that game for the PS1 called LSD. Like that's kind of what the vibe I'm
No.
getting from it.
I always forget that LSD was actually a real game for the PlayStation 1 and it wasn't like some weird like indie game that was supposed to be like it was.
Yeah, it wasn't just me on drugs, you know. Nothing like a
Yeah,
handful of
'cause
balls
it's
to make a
like-
dog. Exactly.
I remember seeing that. Oh, that's cute.
Nani? Oh,
Wait.
your model is cute.
Sticky sparkles.
Alright. But nah. So I'm just
It's
kind of
always
like
funny
vibing,
wondering who's
exploring
an
and stuff.
actual mute and who isn't.
Bruh, I have like
Well,
so
actually-
many like streamer friends that are mutes, and then like I talked with them on like Discord calls, but people are like,
Yeah, and then you're
they
just
don't
like,
talk.
and
What do
they're
you
not
mean? They're
mute
actually
then.
mute. I'm like, Yeah, sure. I'm like, okay.
Everyone's
I know
just
what they look like. Even
You're
I know what they
breaking my
live.
immersion.
Like, you know? My immersion. Well, that's like my main thing is like, because like I'm a full-time streamer, right? And I just kind of like.
Oh, dude, that'd be. I would love to do that.
It's a lot more work than you think. Like I keep giving myself more and more shit to do. Like it's.
No, trust me, I understand, man.
Yeah,
it's not like
six
I don't think
channels,
it's
2
gonna be
Twitter
some
accounts,
cakewalk.
3 Instagram accounts, TikTok, Facebook page, Storyfire, managing all my
you
streams,
do all that
running.
stuff.
I do everything.
Jeez.
I literally just asked my community earlier.
Well,
today.
no, as soon as you
I was
start
like, "Hey,
labeling
I need an
that stuff, I'm
assistant.
like, crap,
Who wants to
man.
be my assistant?" I don't want to do everything myself anymore.
Would you like to help me with my creationary goals?
Who would
I
like to
mean,
do
sure,
things
why
for me
not?
for free? Because I'm not really making enough
Would
to be
you
able to
like
pay
to sell
somebody.
your soul into helping me create content?
Oh man, that's why I stopped streaming VR chat a while back. Oh, I should say I am live at the moment. So, but you seem like someone that was chill anyways. So, I don't know how to stream VR
No,
chat.
honestly, I'm like, I figured I'd wind up on someone's stream eventually. You can't really pop into VR chat and be like,
exactly.
no one will ever capture me. I've probably been in 1,500 videos for all I know.
Bro, I'm
You
just
know,
friends with Foxy,
like, just
and
vibing
like, I
and
used to like
Exyos.
chat with him all the time, so I'd always end up in his compilations. And then I stopped streaming the game
Yeah.
because like community went to crap, and like, there was so much fucking drama. I'm
Yeah.
like, and my main thing was everyone is like, and not to talk smack on all like my streamer friends that stream VR chat, but it was like 8 different people streaming the same fucking conversation, and then it just leads to people hating each other because everyone's watching one of them because they like that one more, and you can tell who likes who more because like you have more viewership even though you guys are all streaming the exact same content. And it's like, okay, it hurts people's self-esteem. So I was like, I just go to public worlds.
Yeah,
and they're like,
that's
that's
what I have to
dangerous.
do
You shouldn't
sometimes,
do that.
not-
I'm like, why? Like, if I get banned, I get banned. Fuck it. Like, it's not like it's my job or anything.
No,
But
yeah, when I streamed with my one friend, like, I have to like not look at his stuff because I have to remember I also haven't streamed in forever. So like my viewers are like going to be so much lower. But even then, it's like his will usually be like way higher, even though it's like only like 5. Like he might only have 7 viewers at that time, but it's like I'll have 0.
Well, see, here's the thing. I've been doing this like full time for about 2 years now, and I just don't even have my follower count turned on. I have viewer count turned off. I have follower count turned off because the way I see it, I'm gonna give the same fucking entertainment to 0 people as I will 1,000, right? So I don't really care about the numbers at all. Like, yes, afterwards I'll research my numbers, but that's a little bit different. That's me looking at like peak times, when it's best to stream, what content people like watching. That's just like comparing my analytics with myself. I don't really care much for everything else because, well, I enjoy what I do, and I've got a small dedicated community. Like I used to average like 20 to 30 people, and now I'm sitting here at about like 10 to 15 sometimes even less than that. But like I'm still making enough to pay my bills, so like that's all that matters. You know?
That's pretty great if you can do that.
I even got rid of like and I live within my means too, right? So it's not like I'm like making mad guap, but like I doubled my income by getting rid of my affiliate contract. So that's the funny thing.
Oh really?
Like, yeah. So to make a very long story short, with
how did you
Twitch
do
works, well, I was an affiliate, and say let's just use the USD as because even though I live in Canada, let's use USD. All right, $5 for a sub.
Makes
right?
it easier for me.
So $5 for a sub plus tax, right? And then if you're on mobile, it's even more than that because the Play Store or iTunes needs to take their cut because money's going through it. So if it's $5 plus tax, let's just go strictly with computer, right? Amazon makes like the $2.50 plus tax. You only make $2.50. You use PayPal. Your viewer spends exactly $5 and you make $4.70. I nearly double my money. My viewer spends less money, and that money I get immediately because unless you're having it sent to you by check, you're gonna send it through your PayPal anyways, and PayPal takes their dock out of your paycheck from like Twitch, right? So I got rid of my Twitch affiliate contract, and now I have my money immediately. I don't need to wait until like the end of the month and then wait until the 15th for that.
Only thing I feel like I would keep the subbing and stuff for is just because like if I start would make more emotes and stuff, people enjoy
I have 30
having those,
emotes on my channel and I'm not an affiliate.
How does that work? How do like they
use
use
better
them?
TTV.
Like, cause like I know with people. Okay.
It's a Chrome extension. I have 15 of my own and 15 of community ones, and that's like what like 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐸 and 𝐂𝐸𝐻 and stuff is. Those are better TTV emotes. So, and now I use Restream, and I stream to multiple platforms. So I stream to Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, DLive, and obviously Restream itself. And I've made like my following has just been like exploding because I'm on so many more platforms, right? And then when I start making proper YouTube videos again and uploading, because I recently moved, so I'm actually in the process of building my studio. It's nearly done. Like I've got all of my acoustic foam and sound dampening foam on all the walls in front of me, so like my audio in front of me is good. It's actually pretty freaking dope. But I mean, that's all of like one thing, and you know, like it's not terrible, but it's a really like confined space, which is good for audio, I suppose. But it's just one of those things where it's like, I just kind of. Oh, it's all good.
Sorry about that. I was getting toasty.
No worries, homie. Just the way that I see it is, why would I limit myself to being on one platform where that same stream can't go up on anywhere else for 24 hours and make less money?
Yeah.
And then it's like, would it not make more sense to go to multiple platforms at the same time, make more money? And everyone's like, yeah, but like your video quality will be like drop down to like 480 or 720. Yeah, just run your thing in like, what is it, 940 or 960? I forget which one it is, but like, let's just say 960. I'm pretty sure it's 940, but 960p. And then because of how that is, your things are automatically forced to 960. So it goes above 720 and it's not quite 1080, but it looks just as good as 1080. So I don't know, that's just the way I started doing it. And I was like, yo, and shit's been going pretty good.
Hello.
Hiya, stranger. We're just talking about random stuff such as like streaming and just kind of vibing and VR chat and whatnot.
Yeah. Wow. This thing is actually filtering out noise, background noise pretty well for the most part when I'm not talking.
Yeah, I'm just kind of vibing, and hopefully my audio isn't all that shit.
Yeah, I'm just happy because I just turned on my air conditioning, and normally the Rift CV1 I was using before would pick up my mic like constantly on the air conditioning.
Yeah, I remember in my old setup, I used to have an air conditioner literally like right next to my microphone, but using like noise gates and filters and stuff, I was able to make it so that you couldn't hear it at all. And it wasn't that bad. But then I think it was like 2 weeks ago, a microphone company reached out to me and they're like, hey, if you want to make a video on it, we'll give you a brand new microphone and just do a review. And I was like, can I be unbiased?
No, that's pretty
like,
sick.
Of course. And I was like, dope, because I'm using a Rock Band microphone right now. And now I'm using an actual like proper studio mic. So I'm like, hey. But I mean, my Rock Band mic sounded better than most people's Shure SMBs because I know how to use filters and whatnot. So
yeah, and also the Rock Band mic is actually, I believe if I remember correctly, actually a Logitech mic.
Yes, and it's also got a 10-foot long cord, so the cord goes anywhere I need it to. The only downside to it is it picks up anything that touches it, so you need to use
headset with some duct tape, and you walk around, and you know.
I would not recommend that at all. Any movement on that thing.
Why not? You just, especially spinning around in a circle, you know, like at least 10 times for every foot of cable.
I mean, you kind of got a point, but it picks up sound really easy.
Then you play like a dancing rhythm game in VR while the cable's wrapped around your legs.
Oh no.
No.
That'd be danger zone. What I really want to do when I end up getting VR
what are you trying to do, a fast pass to the ECU?
I mean, why not, right?
Go
big or go home, or I guess the ICU.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's where stupid people probably live, is the ICU sometimes.
I mean, I'm a stupid
I broke
people,
my
but
legs jumping off of a building.
Here's the thing, though.
You deserve
It's
to
not
be
the
here.
stupid people. It's not the stupid people that go there. I'm one of the stupid people. We get hurt and we don't go.
It's the people doing it for like likes on Instagram.
Those are the fun people. All right. Those are the ones that live in the ICU.
Yeah, and then they get
stupid.
extra views by recording the fact that they were injured, and they're like, so I'm in the hospital, Legs healing fine. Just got myself some ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Bro, you're giving me ideas for videos. Let me write that down. Time to go break leg. Guys, watch me do the triple ollie flip flop off the garage. Landed on the truck.
And then what you do is you cut out like an area for your leg to poke through the bed, and then you just have like a baguette broken up inside your pant leg, so it looks like your leg's mangled.
Oh man. She just like fold my leg up inside of like my shorts or whatever, so I've only got one leg. I'm like, yep, had to amputate. What's up? Time to get a robot leg.
Honestly, I think a robot leg.
It is time to be all powerful.
Bro, have you guys heard the theory that like humans, since humans don't evolve anymore, we just adapt, that the next version of humans is gonna be like Homo cyberosis or some shit like that, where we're like just, I forget the proper name for it, but it's like we're becoming androids.
Oh, where we're just
or
getting
cyborgs and then androids.
Cybernetic implants to upgrade ourselves.
Yeah, like it's pretty much the only thing that we could do now to evolve, because like there's no reason for humans to evolve anymore.
Dude, I'll tell you this, as terrible as it sounds to do, I feel like if they do the cybernetic implant that's just wireless headphones built into your head, I'm going for it.
Bro, I'm like the first person to get all that shit. I'd be like, hey yo, just fuck me up, make me a robot.
You gotta think about this terrifying aspect about this that I just mentioned. If it glitches out, you could hear noises randomly in the back of your head at any moment. You're just vibing. Next thing you know, you have some whispering in the back of your head, just like,
welcome to my life. It's called schizophrenia.
Somebody just accidentally opened up a horror video on their phone and accidentally connected to your headphones inside your brain.
Your Bluetooth head. Like, you know, headphones, no Bluetooth head.
Panicking, trying to figure out what's going on, and it's like that would be the one, I feel like way that you could ever be super ticked at somebody for connecting to one of your Bluetooth devices by accident, is because it's playing in your flippin' brain.
Man, just be schizophrenic for a bit. You get used to it. Actually, that's do you guys know anything about schizophrenia?
Who's playing what?
Sorta. Oh, I was just gonna say like playing like the Wiggles or something like that on their
phone.
phone.
God.
Like just something weird, like, you know.
I have music in the background.
Just like the idea of just like, who is playing like fruit salad? Oh, and also,
yummy,
who keeps connecting to it? It clearly says on this, my brain,
human
please
brain,
do not connect. I named it that for a reason.
Oh god. So no, I actually have a thing called mild schizophrenia, where it's not quite like I see stuff constantly. I mean, I kind of do, but mine's like not as in like I'm going to die. Like it's more of one of those things where I hear noises and I have hallucinations.
And hear noises, yeah.
Well, like sometimes I'll see like actual terrifying things, but that's very rare. The worst thing actually about it is when you hallucinate that there's a table and you go to lean on the table and you just kind of fall through it. Because that's the worst, because it's just embarrassing, and that's happened more times than I'd like to admit.
Different.
So, but seeing and hearing stuff, the way that I can explain
it off as cute and quirky, just like, hey, I'm gonna lean on this invisible table.
I'm a good mime. You know, I know the exact dimensions. Then we learn all mimes are schizophrenic and they just see shit.
Oh, is this some mahogany I see?
Mahogany.
Indeed it is.
But
you just like go to slam your arm into it and you're like, that was a real one.
You know, if there's like cybernetics going out, I'd just be like, take my arm.
But no, the best way I can explain like the hearing noise, you know when you wear headphones and you're playing like say like let's just use like Call of Duty for example, right? And you can hear a gunshot far off to your left, right? Sounds way different than if you heard something far off to your left without headphones on. That's how I explain like schizophrenia to people, is you can hear it's not quite right because it's inside your head, it's not outside. So like it still like distracts you for a minute, but like when you wear headphones you hear a gunshot off in the distance in a video game, you're like, okay, I know it's not actually in real life, but it sounds different than hearing an actual gunshot in real life off in the distance in that same direction. So
that is true.
It's learning to differentiate those.
I don't think I have any schizophrenia, but I have had some similar experiences. Myself personally, which was like, so this one I remember distinctly. It's still the one thing that messed with me the most, and I remember about it. So one of them was I was chilling in my bedroom. I'm playing games in my room at our old house, I was probably 11, maybe a little bit older at the time. And I'm chilling, and next thing you know, I see my dad walk past the window. I'm like, oh, my dad's home. And so I get up, all excited, and I come to the door. I'm like, Dad? He isn't home at all. I saw
Spooky
what
scary.
perfectly looked like my dad walk past the window.
Okay.
And what I noticed is it seems like sometimes my brain, if something I'm so used to that's very consistent for the most part is out of place, my brain seems to want to fill it in. So I'll
Okay.
get stuff to replace it. So like I might get so used to people calling my name that no one calls my name, but I'll hear it called because I'm so used to hearing me being called from like the other room. So I'll like walk in the other room and be like, hey,
Yeah.
did you guys call me? No, we didn't.
I've gotten used to my name. I'm like, all random times of the day, I will randomly hear my name. There's someone yelling my name.
Do you
It
guys
doesn't
believe in the
happen.
supernatural at all?
Yes.
Nah.
Okay, I've always been like a magnet for that kind of shit. So like,
Okay, I gotta say, I like this split the room moment that you had there. Just like, so you guys believe in the supernatural? Yep. Nope.
hey, it's always good to
Okay,
have like a
like-
skeptic though, right? I don't just roll everything onto
Yeah.
being
So I'm
supernatural,
not a
right?
skeptic. So this is what I mean by that. I don't believe in necessarily ghosts being ghosts. I do believe, obviously, in, you know,
Science.
demons and angels and different things like that.
Okay.
So, like, you know, for me, it's like a ghost isn't a ghost is a demon.
Well, not
if
necessarily.
anything.
So
I mean, but that's just my personal
if
view.
you use the
Like, it could be
transference,
different for you.
yeah, if you use the transference of energy, right? It's energy is a constant, right? Always will be a constant. And what happens to your consciousness when you die? It stops, right? But you are a giant supercomputer, an organic one at that, with electricity running through you. So where did that energy go? Your body doesn't absorb the electricity, otherwise it would have done it long before you were even once conscious to begin with, right? So that needs to go somewhere. So, and if there is like multiple dimensions or whatever, and whether we're talking about like, you know, multiple timelines, we're talking about like different like realms of existence, such as like, you know, Valhalla, or you're talking about like heaven in general, or like hell, or, you know, there's the 9 layers of hell or whatever, or 7 or whatever, depending on your religious belief on that, right? You can use like technically science to describe like in multiverse theory and time travel to prove that there is a god, but there also is not a god, using the same science, using like the idea of like a 4th dimensional being. And other planes of existence are just different timelines, or different, say we're like in Men in Black, when there's the marble and our entire universe is inside that marble. What if there's other marbles and those are the other dimensions or whatever, right? It's like this really like weird, like super large concept on it that's so confusing to like get into, but kind of makes you think, like, what if that little electricity that's in your body ends up going to a different plane through, like, for example, not necessarily this, but like a type of magnetic pole that's specific to that frequency, right? And that's what heaven and hell would be, is, you know, you generate some form of karma or something, right? Not necessarily that, but, you know, just as an example. And it pulls you towards one side or the other because the type of electricity that generates in your consciousness is a certain way, right? Yeah, there's so many like weird theories around it, and I'm like, I don't rule out anything. I like to look at science, but I'm also like a firm believer in the supernatural and like aliens and stuff, because, well, I've had experience with it, right?
Yeah.
So that's just kind of my thing. Like, that I've been having this weird thing following me since I was like 9 years old. So I'm like, well, you know, can't really debunk that. I can look right at it, and other people have looked right at it, and they're like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, that's Buddy. They're like, what? I'm like, that's my buddy. It's like, aren't you afraid of that? And I'm like, oh, it used to be when he used to chase me. Now he just kind of protects me in a weird way. Nothing else ever bothers me when he's around. So that's Buddy. He's my buddy. So.
Well, I got a question, because my memory's bad. Weren't you the guy earlier who was like, I don't like JoJo that much, right?
That was me. Yeah. I'm a JoJo fan that doesn't like JoJo.
What you're describing now is he in essence almost sounds like he has a stand
Oh no, it's nothing like that. It's not like it came from me. It's a long story, I'll make it really short. I was 9 years old, I was going across the street to my buddy's place, and it was like late at night, right? Because what I consider late at night. And I was going to sleep over. He was across the street and like 3 or 4 houses down to the left. And when I was getting to the end of my like driveway and I was gonna cross the street, I heard this like screaming howl type sound. It was like a mixture of multiple sounds. And I turned around and looked up on the roof, and there's this thing that had like its legs were kind of like a canine's, how they bend the wrong direction. Its skin was like this gray leather. It had like this like weird design on either side. Actually, the design is what's on my side of my character here, which is why I actually plan to get it on myself.
Wait, what side?
It's on both sides, on my ribs.
The like heart thing?
No. There's like
oh.
There's a swirl on my ribs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the design that was on it. And it had like a face sort of like a mixture of like a dog and a horse, but like no ear type. Like the ears were like back if they had any, and its eyes were like glowing red, and the design on it was glowing red. And I'm like, well, I don't have like a fear type response. Like, you know how there's like the
fight or flight.
Yeah, fear or flight. I don't have like much of a flight response, but being 9 years old, I knew that I couldn't handle it. So I was like, I need to get out of here, right? And obviously, sort of afraid, but it wasn't like, I'm terrified. It was more of just like, I need to get the fuck away from this, right? So I kind of hauled ass to my buddy's place because I'm not going back to my house. It's on top of my house. So I run over. Oh, hold on, I'm lagging. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right. So I run over to my buddy's place and I start banging on the door. And when I was like running over there, I looked behind me and the thing jumped the gap between the houses. And it's, you know, they're semi-attached houses, laneways on either side. That's like, you know, the size of, you know, 2 cars can sit next to each other comfortably. So this thing terrified the shit out of me. I like kind of like bang on the door. My buddy's parents opened the door, and my buddy's parents were super into drugs, and we were never allowed in the basement. They saw it on the road running at the house. They grabbed me and pulled me inside, slammed the door. And at that exact same moment, my buddy came running down the stairs crying. And again, we're only 9 years old. And he said that something looked in his window from the roof and described pretty much the same face that I saw, but with yellow eyes. And I was like, what? And then we saw those like every night for like an entire year. And then the yellow one stopped showing up. And it was like, what the hell? And that thing's been following me ever since. So I was just like, yeah. And then there's been plenty of times where it's like showed up and done like gotten really close to me. And I'm like, oh, hell no. But now he's just kind of around. So I don't think it's more of a stand. It's more of something that got attached to me in some way and couldn't get away. So now it just kind of puts up with my dumb ass.
Wait, so then how can other people see it?
So other people that are like sensitive to that kind of shit, or it wants to see, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. At first, I always thought it was like, oh, it's like a demon, right? But then I was like, no, it couldn't be a demon because it has like a form of physicality to it. But then I'm like, wait, no, that could be. And then I was like, well, I also am part native, so maybe it's a native thing or whatever. And then I started looking into stuff in my area, and I was like,
most likely.
Well, there's like the idea of like the goat man and stuff like that, which isn't too far off of what it looks like, but it's just not right. And then there's the idea of like skinwalkers and stuff, but that doesn't fit either. And it's definitely not a flesh gate or a Wendigo. So I'm like, I have no idea what this is. So maybe it's like a native spirit of some kind, right? Because, you know, it has that dark look to it. But I was like, I don't know if that really fits. So I'm like, well, I'm like I have a very strange religious view. I call it a practice more than anything, because what I do is I studied a bunch of different religions, different practices, and I took the things that were in common, and I believed that to be factual, right? So silver is common against almost, or across literally everything, right? Like silver is important, so silver must have some form of importance, right? You look in like Catholicism, Judaism, Christianity, even in like stuff like Buddhism, you know, like there's silver is important, right? And, you know, I've always been like super in tune with like supernatural shit. So to me, that was like something that it could be. So I started like practicing a bunch of stuff I've learned from practices that people don't even know exist apparently, such as like vampiric, lycanthropy, you know, other types of paganisms, you know. So like there's like the Norse form of pagan, there's Wiccans, there's eclectics, there's so many different things, right? So I just wanted to learn as much as I could from as many people as possible. So, and that's kind of Still don't know what the hell he is, but you know, I thought, well, maybe it's a type of spirit, and there was a forest that was nearby, and that forest is now gone. It got taken down, so maybe he's from that forest. And since his home was taken, he just kind of got attached to the thing that he couldn't get too close to that one night. And yeah, and now it's been 16 years. Thing's been around, so yeah, and I see it almost every single day. But for a while, it was kind of spooky. Now I'm just kind of like,
he just wants
it's
a
my
cup
boy.
of coffee and you haven't offered it to him.
Bro, I have offered him all sorts of shit. I'm like, hey, yo, you hungry? And I'll like just toss food in that general direction. Food's never taken, but I'm like, all right, man, I tossed you a bit of my sandwich. Like, that's on you. You know, because as a kid, you know, you're scared of things, and then eventually it's around long enough, you're not afraid of it anymore, right? So, yeah, I think I was fortunate in that regard.
That kind of comment makes me think of my dream that I had when I was younger, which was real. It was like the only like multi-part dream I think I ever had, and it was just like the most like trippier of the dreams I had, because it just like it made no sense where like my brain sourced half of the locations.
Fuck me harder, daddy.
Oh, okay. If you request, all right.
How about I pass on that?
Bro, you know how long it's been for
cool,
me?
they
I'm
left,
down.
so I can pass on that very easily.
Time to ERP. Nope, sorry.
Actually, I have a model for that scenario.
Also, if you're gonna be doing it, you have to do it in the proper voice.
Fuck me harder, daddy.
Oh,
And
that's
then
not
they're
what
like,
I
oh
meant.
shit. And then that's how you're supposed to do it. No, fuck. Well, rip. I'm going to jail. Alright.
Which button it? What? Oh. Oh, there we go. That's my bat.
That's one way to deal with ERP is just completely decimate their entire existence. Sure, why not? Like,
Yeah.
just hit them with the Lucille, no
Remember
big
what
deal.
button is for this one that I have thing? No. Do I have to activate or something? No.
I don't know. It's your
One
model.
of these gestures. Which one is it?
Had to do it to him. I did.
I hear it.
Oh god. I have a penguin on my screen. I can't look away.
Okay, I remember what it is. Here's my no ERP grenade. Haha.
Oh god.
Yeah. Just as a friendly reminder. No ERP.
Oh shit. But I like electronic rainbow puppies.
You say that, which is very funny you
Please
say that.
happy to my little brother.
He's a person
Okay, that was close.
I feel
That
like
was
is the
funny.
closest thing in this room to
That is funny.
to that
God
description.
damn it. That's a good
tiny
one.
person?
Holy shit, man. Oh, that's dope.
How do I favor the room again? I want to favorite this room.
So pull out your menu,
Uh-huh.
click on worlds,
Okay.
and then you'll
It's
see at
top
the
right.
top it says you are in. Click on that sucker,
Perfect.
and then click favorite.
Yay! Thank you so much. This is such a
No problem.
peaceful room.
I need to make a model that just says Mr. Tutorial on it or something like that.
I used to do that. I used to
I'm here to help
guide
you with
people
all
that
your
were
VR
new to the
chat
game.
needs.
Yeah, I used to
That's what I
guide people
do.
through
I
VR chat
legit-
all the time. So I made so many friends back when I used to play all the
I
time.
find VR chat really complicating. Or like Rec Room or whatever. Like,
I mean,
That's because it is.
yeah, it's way different than it used to be. I've been playing since before Gun and Knuckles was even a thing. And like, it's so
I
different now.
played them too, but then I haven't.
now I'm more size appropriate. Yeah, I feel like it's not that user friendly or it's confusing. And then Rec
They're-
Room, I noticed
They're
they
trying.
changed their.
I mean, it's more user friendly than it
Yeah.
used to be.
Yeah, it used to be like, just look up like old
Like now
videos
you
from
can
like
do expressions
2016.
without even having to like go into your stupid menus now. Like I can just be like, oh, I want to
Yeah.
die.
You want to know a non-user friendly game? Hearts of Iron 4.
I've
Put you in
never
the
heard
game
of
and give
that.
you the middle finger.
Hang on
Oh,
one
it's like
sec.
a World War II. Like,
My friend has in here, but she won't last.
Kinda.
Where's the-
World War II,
This way.
like manager game sort of thing,
Oh,
like
okay.
Stellaris.
Oh, okay. So it's like
Stellaris.
turn-based strategy or real-time strategy type thing.
Yeah, real time strategy, like Stellaris,
Okay.
but harder.
Wait a minute. Raid Shadow
Way
Legends
harder
is
than
telling me I have
Stellaris.
full energy. I just wasted all my energy. What do you mean? What do you mean I have full energy? I just turned off the game because
You're
I
one
didn't
of
have
my
any energy.
favorite Pokemon.
Why, thank you.
Oh my god, it finally speaks.
Wait, I have
I've been here
ramen
for like
I can
15 minutes and it
have?
finally
Oh,
decides to
okay,
talk.
cool.
I'm sorry, I was really invested in your story. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, no worries. I have 5 brothers. I'm used to being interrupted. It's fine.
I don't know. I don't like interrupting people. I don't like being rude.
So wait, Mouse. Do
Yeah.
your brothers see it too, or no?
2 of my brothers have seen it. So, yeah, I've actually got all sorts of like really weird stories because like I'm not even kidding. I'm like a magnet to this type of stuff. Like I grew up in like a haunted house, but it wasn't like a bad haunting. It was like 2 little kids lived there, and it was a little boy and a little girl. And my parents would always hear my one younger brother and I, because it was just him and I at the time, running around and playing with another little boy. And they would hear 3 sets of feet running around, and then they'd hear us chasing each other and whatnot. And they could hear another little boy. And the little girl that used to be there, she would always just kind of like chill in the corner, right? There's nothing wrong with her. She just wasn't super active and wanted to run around. Occasionally she'd play with us, but not very often. And apparently one night they had us over at our grandparents and they heard feet upstairs. Well, they knew that there was no kids home. So they were like, nani the fuck? So they heard a toy, like one of our toys that like makes sound, like I don't know if it was like a Tickle Me Elmo type idea, like you touch it and it makes noise type thing. But they heard a toy being played with upstairs. So them just kind of sitting there like, well, not afraid of supernatural stuff, right? They're seeing their own fair share of shit. And so they go upstairs. They're like, who the fuck's in the kid's bedroom? And they kind of look in and there's one of the toys just kind of sitting in the middle of the floor, just kind of moving around and making noise. And so my dad, being, you know, unfazed by anything in life, he just goes, it's a little late. Do you mind going to bed? And then the toy just stopped moving. And then he went downstairs with my mom, and they're just kind of sitting there. And then they heard little footsteps come to the top of the stairs, go down the stairs a little bit so they could look into the living room, because it was like just how the room was set up. And they heard like a really quiet, like, sorry. And they just kind of froze for a sec, looked at each other like, and then my dad just goes, you know, it's all right. Have a good night. And then they heard the little feet go up and run. And yeah, that's the type of like haunted house I lived in. Other than that, I think I stopped seeing them around. Oh, hey, Goddess. I got around, probably around like 12 or 13 is when I like stopped seeing those little kids around. And again, by the time I was like 17, you know, being a 17-year-old, super into like, you know, I got my girlfriend. I'm looking forward to like work. I don't want to be in school anymore. I'm going to live on my own, you know, like worried about like, you know, shit for that time. I was just walking down the stairs, completely forgot about these kids, right? And then all I hear is, hello, from like a little girl. And I'm like, I just kind of froze and I was like, hi. And then I heard a giggle. And then I was like, well, that was weird. So I'll walk down the stairs. And again, I've completely forgotten about this. Like supernatural stuff has been around me like my whole life, but I completely forgot about those kids. And I go into like the kitchen where my mom is, and I was like, I just heard a little girl say hello. And she's like, well, did you say hi? And I was like, well, yeah, of course. I'm not that big of an asshole. She's like, okay. Wasn't even phased by it, right? Because she knows about those kids that have been there, because obviously they were adults at that point. I was a child. So it was, that's the type of shit that I've been going around with like my whole life. So it doesn't faze me in the least anymore.
That's actually really cool, honestly.
Yeah.
I wish I would experience stuff like that.
Oh, Goddess, do you have any spooky stuff?
To be honest, the most supernatural thing that could happen is, I would guess, my mother predicting when someone is about to die.
That just means she poisoned them. No.
Oh god.
But no, that would be kind of creepy.
basically she, whenever she's in her sleep, when she's sleeping, when she sees her mother, someone close usually dies afterwards, or we know that someone dies. Yeah. And first time that happened when her mother died, she saw her in her dream.
Huh. Well, that's apparently a really common thing too. Like being able to like tell when death is approaching. It's usually for yourself, but apparently there's some people that have like that type of clairvoyance where they can tell. So I'm like, oh man, I'm always like so interested in stuff like that because that's not something I've ever been like at all like specialized with or anything. So
You're telling me I had a dream about being buried alive. I'm gonna die being buried alive.
I mean, it's possible. Hopefully not, but it's possible. I remember this one time because like, so as I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if you were here for when I was talking about it. I have like mild schizophrenia, so like I see and I hear things all the time. So I had to learn the difference between like what would be supernatural and what would be like a hallucination type thing, right? And as I explained earlier was, you know when you play a video game, like say you're playing Call of Duty and you're wearing headphones, you hear a shot off far to your left, right? It sounds different than if you heard like an actual shot in real life far off to your left, right? Like you can tell it's to your left, but it technically came from inside your head, right? And that's the difference between being able to tell if it's a schizophrenic sound or if it's an actual sound, or at least that's how it is for me, right? If I hear like a voice and it comes from inside my head, I'm like, okay, that's a hallucination. And then if it's like a supernatural thing, right, it's the same as it being real, but whether or not other people hear it. So if I hear it from that direction, it didn't come from inside my head, or being able to tell if something's like a hallucination, like visually, right? Because I don't often see super scary stuff. Sometimes I do, but it's not very often. Actually, speaking of which, I remember the one time I was laying in bed and I had just closed my eyes as I laid down. Like it was one of those like I'm about to fall right to sleep. I'm good. And I laid down and had my eyes closed and I saw this like old man's face that was like ripped apart and had like gears and stuff inside of it. And it was completely terrifying, right? And it was like in black and white, right? Because I know my eyes are closed. So I slowly open my eyes and the face is still there, but now it's in color. So I just kind of like brought my arm over top of it and dropped my arm on top of it, and my arm went right through. I was like, all right, you're a hallucination. But now I'm awake. So I went and grabbed my food and I just was like, went to like the living room, started chilling. My roommate was like, I thought you were going to bed. I'm like, yeah, wide awake now. He's like, why? Explain it. He goes, well, that's fucking creepy. I was like, yep. I was pretty unfazed, but it was one of those things where I'm like, yep, I'm not sleeping after that. So I was like, yeah, I'm wide awake. Fuck it. So
I get that, yeah.
Yeah, there's some weird shit that's happened in my life. I've got like so many stories of things. Like literally, you could bring up any topic and I've got a story because I've decided I really wanted to live a life. So yeah, that like excludes like supernatural stuff too. Like if you're like, oh, random house party or a farm or like something in a forest, I've got a story for like literally everything because I just I like living life.
Perhaps maybe.
Oh, a what?
An abandoned pool.
An abandoned pool. I like that you're first to like the hop with that. Like I'm a full-time streamer. My community, they never are able to think of anything, and you're just immediately like, oh, an abandoned pool. Do you have a story for that?
No, I don't know. No, it's just because I don't know. I think it was just because where I used to live, there was this like little abandoned pool area, and sometimes I just like me and some friends like to sneak into it and then just play in there. Nothing really spooky ever happened, but it was just like, oh, it could be a place with like a spooky area, you know?
Yeah, I don't have a personal story about like a creepy pool or like an abandoned one, but a friend of mine who's like, she's Wiccan and whatnot, and she's like super into the supernatural and always has been it since she was a kid because, well, she was raised with, you know, she's a witch type thing. She told me this story about how her and some friends were just going through like this one like old like abandoned town, I guess, and they went past this one pool, and it was like a public pool like right in the middle of town, but there was like trees and shit all overgrown about it because, you know, small town Ontario, you know, yay Canada. And she was like, I got such a bad feeling from going near that pool. I did not want to go near it, right? Like I was terrified of it. I don't want to be near it. And everyone was like, nah, it's fine. And a few of them went in, and then like literally the first person to hop in, like they broke their leg when they landed, but they landed in the shallow end. And she was like, I don't want to be near this pool. Like it's sketchy as fuck, right? And then the other person that went in to go and get them out, like, ah, shit, like your leg's broken. As they were helping them get out, when they like took a step on the ladder to get out, the ladder fell and it stabbed them right in the fucking arm, right? They're like, what the fuck? Like, this is a dangerous pool. So she was like, I don't like this pool, right? So, you know, they end up leaving, obviously, to, you know, go to a hospital and get those two checked out. And so she's on her phone checking out like the town's history. Apparently there was a group of friends that died in that pool. And she was like, yeah, I really hope they didn't break a leg and get stabbed. Yeah, no, one of them tripped just outside of it, and like they smashed their leg on the side of the pool, I guess, and it broke their leg. And then like nobody knew, and they just fell in the deep end, and they just sunk to the bottom, and they drowned there. And then the other another person that was there, it was like the same group of friends apparently, but they were just like, all right, going hanging out at the pool. They ended up like someone stabbed them at the pool, I guess. So they didn't die, but they got stabbed. So she was like, yeah, I'm not okay with ever going back to that town. Fuck that. Like, so that's the only like abandoned pool story I've gotten. It's not even my own.
I thought that's still pretty cool though. Like,
yeah,
at least got like really these cool stories and like creepy stories. I have I have no like really creepy stories like that I can to share that aren't that's like on the internet or from a friend of mine. It's like I did I guess the creepiest thing I've ever experienced was I was just I used to live in Chicago. I walked under this bridge that was like it looked very, very sketchy. And this is like the creepiest thing, and I just heard a loud I first heard a loud like gunshot, and then after that laughter, like I don't know if it was like adult or teen, but it's like between teens and like young adult laughing, and then I just turned the other way and walked away. I wasn't like, that's probably I don't know, I doubt it was supernatural. I think it's just kids playing with a gun being stupid, but
yeah, especially in Chicago.
Yeah, I just walked the other way. Yeah.
Man, I don't really live in like the best town, and literally in the past 2 weeks, 2 people have been shot like a couple blocks away from my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like I was outside both times. I heard it because I was just like sitting by like my fire pit, and like my dad, my cousin, and I are just kind of all chilling, and all I hear is like bang, bang, and we're like, oh, well, that didn't echo.
This brings up.
That was a gunshot.
This brings up another interesting story that happened when I was living in Chicago. Me and my friends went to go watch a movie, and we took the subway back to get back to our places. And this all of a sudden, the subway just told us there's something's going on. Told us to get out of the plane and try to find another way like home. It turns out the stop where we were supposed to get off, there was an incident involving someone with a gun. But what happened was this is the best part. What happened was this guy shot this other guy in the leg, but he just stood up, bodied him into the ground, took the gun, and beat him with the butt of the gun. And then like,
oh man, that guy like straight up does like what I would like to pretend I would be able to do, where it's like, man, if you're gonna shoot me, you best kill me, otherwise I'm gonna be really pissed off. You know? Like,
yeah.
I don't think I'm that badass, but you know.
Yeah, we found it out the next day. Like, holy shit, that's so cool.
Yeah, like imagine being a total bat. I was on Facebook earlier, and I saw this video, and like these 2 kids went up to go and rob this guy, right? And I mean kids, like Gen Zs, right? And the guy looks around my age, so he's probably around like a millennial or whatever. And they go up to him, and it's either like with a gun, a BB gun, or a knife. It's kind of hard to tell from like the camera angle, and it's not the best quality. But they come up to him, and he just starts backing up, and then like once they were next to his vehicle, he just like smashes the kid into the vehicle, picks him up, and pretty much like, not German suplex, but you know how you can grab someone like a German suplex, so you grab him like from behind around the waist and lift him. Did that and just slammed him on his fucking head, right? And then just kneels on the kid, and the kid's just like screaming like a little girl, and it's like, you just tried to rob this man, and now you're gonna cry about it? Like, you deserve to get your ass beat. Like, I remember back when I was younger and I used to be in a gang. Anytime I got jumped, I've never stolen anything in my life. Okay? I don't consider what I've done as stealing. All right? If you jumped me and I win that fight still, that I'm just picking up loot. All right? I beat a boss. All right? Like, I'm picking up loot. So I take your key. If you got keys, I take keys. I take your wallet, take your phone, I take your shoes. Because it sucks walking home without shoes. So, and that was my thought process on that. It's like, you want to beat the shit out of me. If you decide to jump me, it's different if you like schedule a fight with me, or you're like, oh, you want to fucking go, and it's like, all right, let's fucking go. Because I wouldn't just take from you if you want to just fucking go. But if you decide to like jump me from behind, oh, I'm gonna take all your shit, you know. If I feel like a big asshole, I'll take your fucking socks. All right, like.
Not the socks.
My favorite thing is like when you like obviously you search them and like you find out they had a knife or something, because I've been stabbed twice, right? But when you find out they had like an actual weapon, and you're like, and you should have used this, and you just take it and you're like, yoink, that's mine now. Like, so much dumb shit I used to get into when I was younger. I don't condone it, but like it definitely made me into who I am now, so I can't really hate on it too much. Like, obviously I haven't been in a fight in like over 10 years now, but back in the day it was like, fuck man, like I have like no empathy for people, right? Like I literally lack empathy, like sociopathic tendency, I guess, or some shit, but whatever. And I was like, nah, like if you want to jump me, it's well deserved. Like you get your ass beat if you want to jump someone. Like you deserve to be robbed if you jump somebody. Like, but I just saw it as like spoils of the fight, you know, like it just made sense to me. It's my victory loot. Yeah, man. Even in Pokemon, like, you beat the shit out of the Rattata, you take their money. It just makes sense. Yeah, 10-year-olds can grasp it.
You gotta take their money because that's what you deserve.
The gold and the XP, you know. Yeah, and occasionally artifacts, you know, exactly. Calling items artifacts now because I'm playing Raid Shadow Legends. God damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Man, it's actually a fun game.
It's just like...
I got a sponsored stream for it, and my community and I have been playing it ever since. I'm literally playing it right now while streaming. Like,
Oh, you're streaming right now?
Oh yeah, sorry, I probably should have mentioned that.
Oh, hello.
I think it's in my
Hey,
like
what's your stream?
description
Let me
thing.
follow you.
It's the same as my name on here. I think my socials has it, doesn't it? Like, has my name, I think. Wait, can you, yeah, edit status. No, you can't change that anymore? Or am I just not knowing how to do this anymore? Because I swear there used to be a tab on your social where you can like change what your at was that people could see you. Safety? No. Settings.
Edit status, I think. And there's enter status, you just write whatever you want.
Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, I stream. So now that I really do like anything fun in my opinion, but everyone seems to enjoy it, so I just do like a lot of dumb stuff.
Thanks for the follow.
You seem like you seem like a really chill guy.
I try to be. Oh, thank you for the follow, homie. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You got a really cool. You also got a really cool voice too.
Oh man, you like my voice? You do?
And it's very like soothing, like, you know.
Do you really like my
Okay,
voice?
wait a minute. Hold on. I did not sign up for this.
Aw. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I do voice acting. So.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, nothing like
I've always thought
professional,
about
but like
wanting
it's
to-
more of just like random shit I do on my streams. So, because like I try and make like every day different so that people always have something to look forward to. Like,
I'm getting invited.
Goddess, you're gonna leave me, but I love you, and I miss you.
And I miss you.
To be honest, I like listening about supernatural stuff and.
Well, I mean, I've probably got more stories I could tell if you guys were interested, but generally though, like my Monday streams are like a collab day, so I'll like sort out that. But if I don't know what I want to do, I do just chatting, and then I'll just like play something random. Tuesdays are my VR chat days. Wednesdays are like my playthrough, so we're currently doing Wind Waker.
I think they won't
Thursdays
let me be here. Like,
are
I'm getting called on Discord right now.
All right, goddess. All right. I love you, buddy. If you're leaving me, I'll cry. But I mean, I love you if you want to leave me. Fuck, what do I do on Thursdays? I just changed my schedule.
I'll see you.
All right, see you around, buddy. Oh, man, what do I do on my Thursdays? Vex, help me out here.
Is that like...
oh, God, my
do you
brain
have, like,
needs to
community
work.
nights at all?
Pardon?
Do you have like community nights? And like...
So I'm trying to get
right?
things sorted out once again, because I had everything all set up before, and now it's all, like, borked. You know what, I'll just check my conversations with my friend, and I'll find it in here. Oh, right, the goal day. So, like, I have, like, stream goals, because, like, you know how people have, like, sub goals and stuff like that. I don't have subs because, you know, Twitch affiliate contract is, like, the most BS thing you can get. It's just a waste of money. So I was like, all right, so we do, like, community goals. So, like, I'll set, like, say it's, like, $50, of which would be, like, 10 subs, right? Or $100, of which is, like, you know, like 20 subs. Yeah, which really isn't all that much, right? Especially from, like, an entire community. And we'll just, like, set, like, something that the community wants to watch. So we've done, like, cursed fan fiction reading. So I read, like, what's notoriously as the worst fan fiction ever made. There's it's called My Immortal. It's a Harry Potter one.
Oh,
it was written by, like, a 13-year-old in, like, 2006. It was, oh god, it was terrible. I lost brain cells and I'm stupid.
It sounds like a fun thing to, like, get drunk and read.
Oh yeah. Well, one of our coming up ones is get super drunk and play chess. And it's just like, it's just what our Thursdays are. It's just goal days. Like, whatever we have for the day, that day is just whatever that goal, right? I think this week it's we're doing, like, a dating simulator game. We don't know which one we're doing yet, so I'll need people to figure that out. I'm debating doing a proper dating sim or just going and playing, like, flash ones that are on, like, Newgrounds, but I'm kind of afraid of what could happen, and then I get banned. And then Fridays are, like, because I'm a VTuber, right? But then on Fridays it's, like, my real life, yeah, like, my model, like, that I'm in right now. This is my VTuber model.
That's a cool model.
Yeah, my friend made it. Because she made fun of my other one. She's like, it's complete fucking garbage. Here, I'll make you a new one. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that mine only took me 10 minutes to make, so thanks. Nah. And she spent, like, a few weeks on this one.
It was like Vroid Studios, I think it's called.
This is Vroid, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's still learning.
Started dabbling in that.
Yeah.
I started dabbling in that. I'm still not sure how you use it, but
it's
cool.
It's really intuitive. It's like a character creator that's, like, super advanced. But yeah, then Fridays are, like, my, like, real life days, and we talk about, like, spooky, scary stuff on those. So then I take the weekend off.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I try and make it different every single day. So then, like, it's never the same content that you're gonna watch, so it's always something new. And if I was smart, I'd, like, set it up so that each one of those streams could be turned into, like, a video. That way I can optimize, like, the use of my time and everything, and you know, that just makes more sense. Because if my stream I can just cut down and turn into a video, I don't need to record anything. So
Did I hear a harmonica just now, or is it just me?
I heard a broken robot sound, but I have avatar sounds turned off. So yeah, that is you. Hello, friendo.
That is you. Hello.
Okay. But yeah, so that's kind of what, like, my content plan is. And then I've got, like, 6 different YouTube channels, and I've been taking a break from uploading. Yeah, I've got, like, a VOD archive and a clips channel, so those don't really count. But then I've got, like, my main channel, which is where I do, like, how-tos and tutorials and how to do stuff for, like, cheap or free. Because, like, I don't know, everyone's like, oh, becoming, like, a VTuber is super expensive, or, like, getting into streaming is super expensive. I'm like, bro, like, I've spent maybe $20 on it in, like, 5 years. Like, it's not expensive at all. You just need to find alternatives. Like, everyone's like, oh, I need to get a stream deck. No, do you have a phone? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
then use
I've been
Touch
trying to
Portal
look into one of those
or
phone
Leorin
things,
board. Or if you got, like, an old iPad or something. Like, I have my ex's old iPad that she was throwing out. It's like a 1st gen. Just loaded up Touch Portal on it. All right, works. Like, now I've got a stream deck.
That's really cool.
You know? Then there's also, like, people like, oh, but I need a webcam. All right, well, you have a phone. use your phone. Like, it's not that hard. But people don't realize what they can optimize for things. And they're like, oh, but I need good lighting. Alright, go to the dollar store. There's these little clamp lights. They're some of the brightest fucking things I've ever used, and the bulbs don't burn out. So I was like, it's not hard to get into it, but a lot of people don't know what to do. So I make videos on how to do that. So, you know,
that's really cool. Yeah, helping out.
Yeah, but I haven't made any videos in a very long time because I ended up going through a pretty rough patch for a while and then had to move, and you know, life being life. So now I'm starting to get back on my feet. I've actually got a microphone company sent me a microphone, asked me if I'd do a review of it. So I was like, hell yeah.
Which microphone is it, if you don't ask
it's the Fine K683 or 683A. So, and it's really nice. Like, that's what I'm using right now. I mean, it doesn't sound all that great going through VR chat because I don't have any of my filters on it, but even then, it's not that bad. So
yeah, it sounds really cool. Sounds nice and crisp.
It's got a really warmth, like good warmth to it, so I like that.
That's cool. I try to I've been trying to get my microphone, but my normal microphone to VR chat, but I accidentally keep on hitting it because it's on a mic stand, and I move around all the time, and so I just have to deal with using the. I don't know how good I don't know how I sound to other people, but
it's not bad. If you want to fix it, there's you can always just install equalizer APO and then just change it that way, and then just use filters and whatnot, and noise gates, and boost your mids, your highs, your your bass, whatever you need, right? So there's a lot that you can do just using like free software, and a lot of people don't know
I've seen
all
a lot
that.
of cool things people do to make their for very little make their streams high quality.
Yeah.
Do you go on TikTok a lot?
Unfortunately, I do now. Yes, I'm gonna start posting on it eventually.
Yeah, cause I've been I've also got sunk to that,
what's
and
up,
I'm
Nick?
a lot of my For You page is now involved about Twitch stuff and other stuff, but the three niches I'm in, I think I'm in Twitch, anime, and food, and art. Those four
Mine's so
niches.
diverse. Mine goes from native stuff to supernatural stuff to religious stuff to redneck shit to cute girls to anime to food to cute guys, and then I'm like, oh no, what's happening? My TikTok's all over the place, and I'm kind of all for it, you know.
That's cool. I just because I mainly use TikTok to just get inspiration for art and stuff, and as well as get ideas for food. Because I love cooking. I'm actually trying to get into culinary school.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I love. Just the other night, I cooked I cooked an onion and pepper stuffed chicken with chipotle buttered roasted tomatoes, and it was really
You're
good.
making me hungry as fuck. Oh man, I used to love cooking. Now I kind of despise it, which kind of sucks. Because I was a pretty good cook, but you just get taken advantage of for shit, and then you're just all right, well, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not gonna do nice things for people no more. But then you're my entire career is based around being nice to people, so I'm god damn it. I know that I'm an asshole, but at the same time, I'm a kind-hearted asshole. I'm like a bleached asshole, a nice one.
A nice asshole, I get that.
Yeah, a nice bleached asshole. Exactly.
Yeah, I do enjoy cooking for other people. I used to live roommates I used to live with. They do a thing where if I cook for all of them, they do the dishes for me afterwards.
Yeah, I mean that's just fair though. Nani? That is a very interesting thing.
Let's go. What the fuck is going on?
I am a little afraid.
I'm very afraid.
What's Gucci, brother? How you doing tonight?
Let's go.
Holy shit. There he is, the baby Yoda.
Okay.
Finally, the baby Yoda.
This man's living his best life right now, and I'm proud of him.
You know what? I can't complain either. He's just being,
It's a vibe.
Smiling.
Homie be having a good time. Can't be complaining about that.
Let me get on your level.
Vibing.
But yeah.
Am I a pretty girl?
Oh man, my back is starting to hurt. I need to like adjust my chair. Actually, I love my chair. Oh god, I'm falling. About 2 hours now.
About 2 hours?
Yeah, I only streamed for like 3 hours.
I need to get. Yeah, I need to get a chair that can recline. Honestly.
You want to hear what I did for my chair?
What'd you do?
Well, we were getting rid of a car, right? And I was like, yo, you know what's a type of chair that's meant to be sat in for long periods of time? A seat from a car. So I was like, yo, and I looked at my dad and I was like, yo, do you mind if we take the passenger seat out of this car before we scrap it? And he's like, sure. I was like, all right. And we've got a truck. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, let's drive around the neighborhood because it's garbage day. He's like, okay. I'm like, let's go find us a chair. Right, so I found a chair with like the wheels and whatever, right? The top of it was all fucked, but like the legs and whatnot were fine. So I was like, all right, dope. Took that, unbolted it, grabbed some old bed frame that we had, cut it down to size, welded it to the bottom of the seat for the chair, and then welded the plate from the other chair onto it. So now I have a car seat as a, like not like a car seat, but like a seat from a car as my chair. So like this bitch reclines all the way back, and it's so fucking comfy. Oh yeah. The only thing is I don't have arms, but like I don't need arms on my chair. I've got a desk. So I'm like, I like to see, and honestly, that didn't cost me a damn cent. Well, other than, you know,
honestly, what I really want to get, I want to get a beanbag chair, honestly, just for like whenever I go on VR chat. I feel like that'd be like super comfy.
A lot of people get exercise balls because like it's good for your back. It forces you to have good posture.
That's actually, I actually might need that. I don't have the best posture.
Yeah, I mean, I just reclined my chair even further, so me either. Yeah, my chat just sitting there like, what is that? I'm assuming the baby thing. I mean, I thought it was neat.
I mean, that was cool.
Yeah.
I
enjoy when people just like vibe. Yeah, well, like that's my favorite thing about when you go into public worlds. You never know what you're gonna get, but like generally people are pretty fucking chill. So like, everyone just like talk shit on like public worlds. I'm like, nah, man. I've made like all of my friends on there. Like most of the people that say that they talk shit on public worlds, I met them in public worlds. Well, did I just crash?
Yeah.
No, I'm alive. All right, I thought I crashed.
Oh, I also thought I crashed. Am I live?
But yeah, no, that's what it's the from Hell of the Boss.
He's like the main protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks familiar.
Yeah, it's the werewolf girl or like a whatever it's called. I forget.
Yeah, I've seen the pilot. Yeah, I've seen the pilot, and they mentioned it's really
I've been
good.
enjoying it. So.
I know there's more episodes. I just haven't gone around to watching it.
Yeah, just sit down and watch them all one day. You'll have a good time. Has been hotels also pretty good. So.
Yeah, I know Richard Horvitz is in it, and I know he's voiced some of my favorite like characters as in like when I cartoons when I was a kid. Like
Invader's in.
He voiced Invaders and Billy from Billy and Mandy.
And then also the alien boss in Destroy All Humans.
I had actually never played that game.
No, it's a good game. I remember playing it on like the original Xbox. It was fun.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's a lot of fun. I know there's a remake that's out, and I thought about getting that, but
it looks really good.
I think that was. I don't remember. I think but I ended up getting another game. I forgot what it was.
Pardon?
I think I ended up getting. Yeah, I was gonna get the remake for Destroy All Humans, but I ended up getting another game. I'm trying to remember what that game was. I got instead. I think instead I got. I think I got City Skylines instead. And then I ended up not playing that game for a while now. I haven't played the game in a long time because I don't know. I was very like at the time I was very in the mood for like a city builder game, and the Sim City of EA made is just not good. So.
Oh, so you didn't just want to play Minecraft instead? Come on, man. That's the best city builder.
Okay, you know that's fair. I was just Minecraft is such a classic game. Honestly, I'm like. You can't go wrong with Minecraft.
It. I was not terrible, but I wasn't good.
I attempted it. I was terrible. I killed myself trying to do the like lava bucket trick with the obsidian and turn to the nether. I accidentally killed myself, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm not cut out for Minecraft speedrunning.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm like,
And,
if I were to
I'm
do
just
it, I want to get it in around a half hour. I know I probably wouldn't, but I know the strats, and I watch enough speedruns where I'm like, I just need to play the game, and I'd probably be able to do all that. So
Yeah, I just like, what is it? I just watch, like I know the strats too. I'm just terrible at executing them.
yeah, that's usually the problem.
And like, you know, the biggest Minecraft speedrunner dream. You know, I watched it and I was like, oh, I think I can do that. And I'm like, oh wait, no, I can't. And I'm just like sad, and because I tried so hard, got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I mean, fair. No, a few of my friends told me I should start doing like the Ocarina of Time glitchless any percent speedrun, and I was like, why? And they were like, because you'd be good at it. And I'm like, what makes you think I'd be good at it? They're like, how many times have you beaten Ocarina of Time? A little over 500. And how many of those were randomized? About 150 to 200 of them. They're like, you know the game better than most people. I'm like, yeah. Like, how fast can you beat the game? 6.5 hours casually. Probably around 5 if I try and go really fast. And they're like, so you would be in like 30th place without practice. And I was like, probably. Why? Like, that's not what I'm aiming for, though. Like, I'm not gonna, why would I play just to get 30th place? They're like, but you could get better at it. And I was like, you know how much optimization I'd need to do? And like, no, like, fuck that. Plus,
that
my
sounds-
mine wouldn't count anyways, because I don't want to load up my N64 and do it that way. I'd want to just emulate it, because my computer runs faster. So, and it looks better.
Yeah.
'Cause you like add shaders and stuff.
Yeah, I know nothing about like speedrunning or like old Zelda games, but I know like they're very precise and like very like even if without glitches, that's like how long does it normally take without glitches? Like
The glitchless any percent for Ocarina of Time. I think it's around 4:45 or lower. I'd have to Google it. I don't know. If someone wanted to check, they could probably let us know. But that's only if someone in chat is actually paying attention, not just stuck on Raid Shadow Legends. Because that's kind of what my entire community's been doing. But no, literally all of us have just been sitting there grinding. Like,
what do you do in that game? Because I've just like I don't understand it.
It kind of guides you through it, but pretty much you just level up your dudes and send them into fight. And then when you can't do a fight, you go back and do the one before it over and over and over until you can do the next one. And you just level up dudes and add more items to them and level up the items. And it's not that difficult, but there's always something to do.
That's cool.
It's a good time waster.
I've seen a lot,
but like it's more than just a time waster at this point. We're invested. So
yeah, I've seen many people meme on it, so I'm just like, I don't know if I should give it a shot or not.
Honestly, I thought it was like gonna be a meme, and then like they offered me a sponsored stream type thing, and I was like, all right, I'm down. Like, I remember I used to play it a long time ago, and I got hooked on it too quickly, so I was like, I need to stop. But then I just was like offered the sponsorship. I'm like, well, if there's any ever reason to get back into it, this would be it, to make more money. And I've been doing exactly what I did before, where I just spend, well, my phone's been on all day playing, so it's that literally the first thing I did when I woke up was like loaded up Raid. So
yeah, is it also a gacha by any chance or no?
Kind of. Like, you can like summon dudes and whatnot, but you don't need to spend money. I haven't spent a cent on it, and I've already gotten like hundreds of guys, and I've only been playing here for like 4 or 5 days.
That was my mentality when I picked up Genshin, and then
I'm almost tempted
at
to
least
do
already
that with
spent
Genshin too. Waiting for them to message me.
I've spent at least
sound like
50
you're
bucks
fun.
already on Genshin. Yeah, I spent already 50 bucks, and I'm really ashamed because I told myself, no, I'm not doing it. But then they released a character, and I really wanted her, and I'm like, and it was the last
feel
day, and I
that.
got desperate.
That's kind of how I am with like Raid right now. Where I'm like, I really want this one, but I shouldn't, so I won't. But I want to.
Fortunately,
really
I
badly.
got. I did end up getting her, so it was like worth it, kind of. Not really. I probably wouldn't spend $50 for another like thing again, but
I mean, that's
I
an
was
entire
fortunate I
game
didn't-
almost. So
Yeah.
just for one character too. Like,
I know. I'm ashamed.
I mean, it's how it works though, right? The game's free, but if you really want that thing, you'll actually spend money on it. So marketing wise, it's really smart.
Yeah. It is super smart. You get to get suckers like me to like. I'm telling myself, okay, no more spending money on that game because like I already got suckered once. I don't want to get suckered again.
Where did all my money go?
No, I was supposed to eat today.
Well, Mr. Noodles, it is again. Right.
Just getting some good rice, some salt and butter, you know, and great dinner.
I grabbed a piece of bread and some butter, and I was good for the night. Have you ever been wasted so much money on gotcha games that you decide that you'll have sleep for dinner? Yep, that's me.
Oh.
Can't say I haven't done that though.
Speaking
But it
of
wasn't
wasting
because of
on
gotcha
lunch-
games, just because I'm broke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I went broke when the Switch came out. I spent all my money on it. I went broke for like almost like a month. So I ended up eating like literally for like a month straight. I literally ate nothing but PB&J.
Bro, that's living the life though. Playing Animal Crossing and eating PB&J, the life. No.
Oh, Animal Crossing wasn't even out yet.
I know. I don't even have a Switch. I want one just for that and Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. Like,
Honest to God, out of those games, I think I like Odyssey the best out of all of them. Odyssey is, I don't know if it's my favorite Switch game right now, but it's definitely
I'm a diehard
the first
Zelda
one I
fan,
100% in.
and I've played Breath of the Wild for hundreds of hours, and I've never played Super Mario Odyssey, and I think I like Super Mario Odyssey more than I like Breath of the Wild, and that confuses me because I'm not a big fan of Mario, but like just the game itself is so fun looking. I haven't even played it,
It's so much,
and I think I like it more. And generally, when I get a
it's
vibe like
lot of
that, like
fun.
those games become my favorite game. Like my favorite game is Nier Automata. I only played that back in like December, but I've been playing, like I've been liking it since it first came out. So I was like, whoa.
I played that game, and I got to one of the big boss fights. I died to it, and then I realized, oh wait, there's no autosave in this game, and then I had to start from the very beginning with the whole like gunner man. And I'm like,
I'm pretty sure there's autosave
I
in
got
Automata.
frustrated. I don't think, at least where I got to, there was no autosave yet. There is.
Yeah.
How come I had to start from the very beginning when I died?
Maybe you were playing like some form of hardcore mode or something.
I was playing on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, I'm only missing a few achievements from that game. Like I'm one of those people that like wants to get all the achievements in a game. It's kind of how I am with like Halo, especially. Like I've got nearly all 700 achievements for the Master Chief Collection. The only ones I don't got are like the multiplayer ones because I'm not really too big into like the multiplayer unless it's with like friends. Like I don't like just playing online. So, but you throw me in PvE, oh man, those Covenant going down.
I got the Master Chief Collection like a while back ago, and I played a bit of it. It's fun, but man, like coming from someone who's only like who hasn't played much Halo,
yeah,
it's tough.
It's
like
it has a learning curve to it, but
yeah,
it's not terrible to begin with, right? Like there's worse games to try and start out. So
yeah, like there's these guys I remember having so much trouble fighting. Like they had like the weird back things. They had like a shield, and you had to like shoot. I don't know how. I can't remember what they look like, but I just remember these guys took me forever to kill. I had to use like get close with a shotgun to kill them.
Oh, you're probably
But they,
talking
like, hit
about like the
hard.
brutes or some shit.
Hey, Reeves.
Like that.
So, man, I'm actually like super happy that I went to this public world today. Made some new friends, and there hasn't been any like weird ass like crashers and shit and annoying people. Like it's actually been just like a chill world. So, kind of glad that I went to this one.
Yeah, you are kind of a little laggy at the moment.
This is cool.
Just a little bit.
It is a really nice little chill world. It's like a little chill world. Yeah. Oh.
Cool.
think I'm lagging now. You're saying that.
Yeah, I'm starting to see everyone lag. Surprisingly, I'm not lagging. That's kind of weird. So.
I'm not sure if it's.
Oh man, I'm starting to like run really low on energy though, and I'm on like my second or third energy drink today.
Are you using a VR headset as well, or?
No, I'm on desktop.
Which one?
Yeah, especially with the VR headset, it gets on you like after like 2 hours. Your eyes start getting like strained, and it's just like you need to step away.
Yeah, I've heard that. Depends on the headset though, and how often you use it. So.
Yeah, I actually took this out of the closet one. Are you familiar with Porter Robinson? The musical artist Porter Robinson?
I think so. It's
he
ringing a
had
bell.
like
The water fountain song guy, or is that a different person?
I don't remember. Are you familiar with the song Shelter?
I'd have to hear it to let you know. So let's just assume I don't.
It was like, all right. He's basically like he makes music, really cool music, and recently had a concert, and he had a little he made a website where you can join in this little virtual world where you get to like watch it with other people and with avatars and stuff.
Okay.
And then I made a website where you join that, and I watched I watched the concert with some friends, and I don't know why. It made me feel like wanting to go back to VR chat. So the next day I went to my closet and I just took out my Vive, and well, here I am now. If in the next few days, just going VR chat, meeting cool people again, which is kind of weird because I'm normally very, very shy. Like, how I didn't talk when I first came here. I was just like listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm normally just like very, very shy, and so it takes like until I feel comfortable, I normally don't talk. I just like sit there and vibe. Honestly, just wait for someone to notice me.
Yeah, I saw you just kind of come over and chill, and I was like, all right, we got a new friendo.
My friend has some dad.
Hello. How's it going, stranger?
Hello.
I'm about to swap into something, but I don't know what I want to change to.
Fuck that shit, but I'm not trying to.
Because I just want to be shorter rather than using my actual model and being crouched.
Oh yeah.
I'll use my
notice
old
me.
one. Not like mine, but like the one I
into
used to
something
use.
bigger.
No. I like being like, just kind of like chilling.
I want to get VR and do like.
I like being lit. I don't know. I like the smaller avatars. I like the smaller avatars, honestly.
Me too. Me too.
I made pretty much a career of looking up skirts in VR chat, so I feel that, I was a little Shota that when I streamed, I'd run around and my other streamer friends were like, oh man, this, that, whatever. And then I was like, yeah, they were talking about like not being able to see something or their computer lagging or like only being able to use their one hand because their other hand was dying. And I was like, wow, welcome to my fucking life. Right? And they're like, shut the fuck up, you little troll. You're always looking up skirts anyways. You get better content than all of us. I was like, fuck off. But it was humorous.
You must have a PC scan.
But, man.
Yeah,
well, random stranger that just showed up that I do not know, and this I actually do, and I don't have name tags on. Hold on, let me check. I'm lagging. I don't. All right, cool.
Hello.
Are you into the supernatural at all?
Am I into the supernatural?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, are you into aliens or anything like that?
No, not aliens. But I like spirits and ghosts and stuff.
Oh man, do you have any stories? Because we like talking about that kind of thing.
Stories. Not that I can think of right now.
Oh, I'm losing all of my frames. Oh god.
Me too, actually.
What is happening over there?
Same. Oh no.
What? Reach in my pocket.
I didn't even realize it. I've just been chilling here. I didn't realize there's a lot of people now.
Yeah, they all just showed up.
Yeah, there's a lot of folks.
I just muted them, or some of them. There is an elk.
Yeah, I'm turning them down too.
Okay then.
Y'all got motherfuckers drinking, bro?
Nah, not over here. Maybe over there.
Not here.
We just kind of vibing.
Just vibing here.
Actually, that is a common thing to say to
I
me.
try not to drink a lot, honestly.
I'm a recovered
You don't
alcoholic,
drink
so
a
I
lot?
don't really drink. I'll have
Really?
like beer, but that's about it.
Okay.
Whenever I get drunk, I'm just normally either very, very giggly, or I just get really, really tired and pass out.
I just get like
Also,
hyper focused on whatever I'm playing.
Yeah. Spirits and ghosts and stuff.
Oh, fun story.
I drink a little bit, but not a
Fun
whole
story.
lot.
When I turned 21, my friends took me out to Korean barbecue, and I had sake for the first time. I wasn't aware sake was like 70% alcohol, so I remember after like 3 shots, I was just out, and my friends had to like carry me and make sure like I wasn't doing stuff, because I was just laughing and being giggly the whole time and I wasn't making a ruckus, but I was just like basically just laughing and giggling at every little thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Crocky, you're welcome to come join the conversation if you'd like.
Yeah, come on.
Hello.
Yeah. I see you sitting all the way over there behind. You're able to come chill.
We're here.
We'll make a
Just little
circle.
guys here.
Everyone, let's make a circle. There we go.
Yeah, make a circle. Make a circle. Friendship square.
Friendship square, yes.
Square.
The diamond of friendship. Alright.
Cool.
Like I'm the only non-cat here.
I mean,
kind of a dog.
hold on. I think I've got a cat I can toss in there. Oh, that's a laser. There we go.
Oh, nice.
There.
That's cool.
And then I've got this one. If you guys into
three of them.
that'll-
3 of them. Cool. Look, another cat. Hey yo. What's up?
It's another cat. I really should get a cat.
Meow, meow, meow.
You got a cat avatar.
Do I have a cat avatar?
Sorry, I was just checking something.
Tell me about yourselves. What do you guys do for fun?
What do I do for fun?
Yeah.
I like to cook.
Mhm.
One thing I like to do.
What's going on?
Hey, look.
Nani.
What do you do for fun?
I'm a workaholic, so I just work.
Dang. What do you
Like,
do?
I'm not even kidding.
If you
I'm
don't
a
mind me
full-time
asking.
streamer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So.
Do you do VR chat content?
I'm at this exact moment. Yep. Yeah, I am right now. Just,
Cool.
now there's some people in the world that have been saying some weird shit. So that's what I was doing. Is I was meeting people.
Okay. You're streaming right now?
I am. Yeah. Only for another like 40 minutes, and then I'm off for the night.
Hello, stream. Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh man.
Cool. Say hi to my peeps.
They say, "Aw, so cute."
Well, I work a lot and I make music for fun. So that's
Oh,
that's
do
all I
ya?
do really with my free
What type of
time.
music do you make?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I do a lot of. I mainly play drums, so I do a lot of like funk music and jazz music. But I like to do a lot of everything. I don't like to box
Nice.
myself in.
Yeah,
That
I've
is
got a
cool.
buddy that he started like he wants to get like popular with his music, but he doesn't really have an outlet for it. So he was saying to me, he was like, "Hey, would you want to like link up and then I'll drop some beats for you or whatever, and then you like play them on your stream and just kind of give out word." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down. Like you're my boy, of course." Right, and then we started talking.
cool.
Yeah.
I before I fucked up my vocal cords and made them sound the way they do now. I used to be a singer, so him and I are sitting here like, "Hey man, like why don't we just make music together and I'll just get back into music that way?" And he was like, "I'm down for this. I'm not too great at writing lyrics, but I can do a music like actual songs like it's nothing." So someone over there says they love
nice.
playing drums. So neat.
Oh, cool.
It's a random pen I see, but they're an invisible avatar for me.
Oh,
Unless they're
cool.
just the pen. So.
I think they're just the pen.
Oh, well, that would explain that. Because it looked like it was really far off in the distance, but I'm assuming you're right here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're directly in front
Yeah,
of
they're
us.
just
It's
the pen.
Crocky. Yeah, right here.
Oh, I just fucking
Yeah, I thought it was so far
I
in
didn't
the
even notice
distance.
either. Thanks for pointing it out. Damn.
Yeah, I just like pressed pause and I was like, "Hey, there's a person here still." I thought you left. I was like, "Oh man."
he's
Anyways,
making
we're gonna be
change
getting back into
sizes.
like writing music and stuff. So on top of already like all my YouTube channels and all my other social media, and then also streaming, and then also managing my Discord, and then also editing all my shit and everything. I was like, yeah, I might as well add music to that too. Why not? So
yeah, why not?
we're trying to.
Music's
Yeah,
a
I
lot
mean,
of
it's
fun.
only who needs sleep, right? It's a waste of time.
You know, sleep's for the lame. Sleep's the
Honestly,
Exactly.
if I had a wish, I'd wish the ability to not to like get rid of the need for sleep, because that's just wasting sleep is wasting so much time.
so much
honestly.
time.
Honestly, man, like the way if I could make like those 3 wishes on a genie type thing, right? It would be never need to sleep again, never need to eat again, and never run out of energy, or immortal. In which case, then I just never need to sleep again, immortal, and never run out of energy, because you know, if you're immortal, you can't die from starvation. So fuck it, you get used to it.
That's true. I don't love. I don't know. How do I like? If I want to, I'd want to be able to not age, but I would also want like the option to go if I've been just getting tired with life.
So you just want to be a vampire?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, just you know what? I'm fucking done with this. Just goes and sits outside one day. Oh, the sunset was nice.
Oh, yeah.
Or the sunrise was nice. Goodbye. And then your existence is done. You know.
Exactly.
That'd be nice.
Goddess, my boy was Gucci. You have returned.
We're playing Uno and I don't
Holy shit, there's a lot more people
remember
here
any
now.
rules and I don't
Yep.
feel like
This is a busy spot. Yeah, no, COVID's kind of been huge thorn in my side, because I used to play a lot of music live with I have a few bands I play with, but now I can't play with them because we can't do live music. But yeah.
Not until you end up getting the shot, man. Gonna go get the vaccine.
I'm working on it. I work too much to have time, but I'm gonna try to.
I don't really plan on getting it because I don't leave my house as to be I didn't realize there was a pandemic going on until 3 months into it. I don't leave my house. I orders food to my house. I work from home.
Yeah.
Literally everything I do is in my home. I don't interact with anyone, and my body temperature is already a few degrees higher than it's supposed to be. I never get sick. So I'm nothing can survive in my body anyways. Why would I go and get it? Yeah, it's whatever. Everyone else can go get it. I have no need for it. You know, I don't see humans, you know, I have a cat and I don't think she can get it, so I think I'm good.
Actually, I think animals can get it, but they can't give it to people. But they can get it from humans. But it doesn't do it really. Damn.
Homie, that was
so funny.
Yo, that was the funniest. Oh man, that was the funniest shit
That's a perfect timing,
I
ain't it?
have seen in a while.
That was perfect timing.
Thank you for that. Oh man. Oh, and I'm someone just joined.
Oh god, I am. My VR looks at. Oh god, I thought I just
Oh, man.
crashed. Thank God.
Hey,
I
Hunter, what's up, man?
Hey.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
What's poppin'? Hold on.
Oh, you know, not much. Just kind of vibing.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh, now you're making it worse.
What am I doing? Oh, I don't mean it.
It's your gestures. Oh god, he's doing it again.
What's going on?
Oh, it's my boy Hunter.
What's poppin'?
Actually, it just occurred to me, your name is ya boy Hunter. I just said my boy Hunter. Oh man.
I know. I took a long ass break from VR chat though.
Bro, I haven't I'm trying to get back into it and I'm having a fun time. So it ain't that bad.
Dude, I had not opened the game in over 6 months. On my Oculus thing, it said last played 6 months ago.
Jeez. And I was probably there when that happened. Because that sounds about right for me too.
Probably.
Other than a couple times. I joined on New Year's just to meet up with one friend.
At least
So
it did say that a couple days ago. I played a couple days ago, and literally nothing about this game has changed, which is good.
I mean, the UI has changed, but that's about it.
Well, you know what I
And
mean.
it's
like,
apparently harder to crash
community-wise.
people now. I kind of doubt that, but apparently. Because I can feel my game crashing right now, so.
I can tell you right now, it is
The
much
UI
more
is about
optimized.
to change a lot
I can
more.
feel myself. Oh,
Yeah.
what's up?
I can feel the crash coming.
How you doing?
Yeah, this world's kind of rough.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go to my safety settings and I'm gonna set that shit to normal.
Kinda late, like an hour.
Oh yeah,
And then,
it's fine. Actually, I might want to do that.
There's a
As
lot of
well.
shit going on
man,
here.
your avatar completely changed when I did that.
Mine?
Yeah,
Oh, you got
it became all white in a different
Oh.
outfit. That was weird.
Yeah, that has like customizable outfits for my avatar.
8 months or something. What's
Yeah,
up?
I'm just making sure I click on everyone and show their avatar
I'm
that
also
I'm
kinda
chilling with here.
crashing too.
Hey, Loops is here too.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm also kind of crashing
Yeah,
myself.
our,
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
province in Ontario is on like full lockdown right now.
Oh shit, you're Ontarian
I'm
too.
stuck at home.
And they finally added a
Are you in
Oh.
Ontario?
Yeah, southern small
Yo,
town.
my guy. Yo, I'm not in a small town, but yeah.
Hold
Fellow
on, hold on,
Ontario, dude.
hold on. Because I'm live. Give me a sec. I want to check something. All right, just let me tab out and mute shit on my stream for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But yeah, no, we're
all
on full
right,
lockdown,
now.
as you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually,
yeah.
I didn't, but you know, don't leave my house type thing.
Oh, okay.
But,
Yeah, it started off as like a shutdown, and then it became a full state of emergency. So that put a whole wrench in like a lot of live music plans, but that's okay, I guess. I mean, there's always after.
Yeah.
But oh well.
I mean,
Hopefully it will be for the better.
I mean, the worst part is that like COVID isn't even that bad of a virus, and we're still fucking up dealing with it. You know, like if we had like something like what we had in like the 1920s, oh my god, like we would all be dead.
We'd be real
right?
bad.
Like
Yeah,
this
it'd
is
be terrible.
Yeah, we're getting like a test plague, and we fucking suck at dealing with it. So it's like, and you guys want a zombie apocalypse? Yeah, you're all dead. Like that's my thought process.
Some good shit.
All right,
I think
Texan
they're
boy, tell
predicting
me.
Ontario will get to
Dude, I am moving out of my parents' house in like a month. I
Bro.
finally got my own fucking place.
Nice. I'm living back with my parents now, and I live in their basement, and I have a studio now, so
Like
it's fucking
we
dope.
signed off on the paperwork like 2 hours ago.
Yo, that's awesome, man. Proud of you.
Good for you.
Enjoy all the bills.
I'll fucking take it, honestly.
Yeah.
Enjoy
The
the
freedom
bills.
to walk around naked will not be lost on you, I bet.
Absolutely.
It will,
Bro,
dude. I don't know.
that was my first
bare
thing I did.
minimum, I have to have shorts on.
No, that was the first thing I did when I got my own place. My
You can just be naked in your home.
No, the girl that I was dating at the time, I was like, all right, first thing I'm doing when we get our own place, and I'm walking around naked, and she was like, I got no complaints, and I was like, bet. And then it occurred to me, I live on the first floor, and I don't always close my curtains, so. But you know what? That's someone else's fucking problem or benefit, you know.
Good point.
Yeah, I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm overconfident. I don't look alright.
Hold on, what?
I mean, some people like eye candy, homie.
Not everybody, it's some people, I
All right,
guess.
let me put it this for reference. I used to work in porn, so I'm not ugly. Yeah, I'm not ugly.
Dang.
So
yeah.
before I did like Twitch streaming and whatnot, I was like a porn streaming. So
Send the link.
Dang.
send the
wouldn't know
link.
anything
All right.
about
Well, when I get back to it, I'll send you the link, homie.
Just for reference, you know.
Oh yeah, it's
I'm
alright.
like asexual, no thanks.
I need some research, you know.
You're like, but actually, secretly give me the link. But no, so I was like, I'm an overconfident asshole. I don't give a shit. I look okay. Like I'm not ugly. Like I'm at least a 5 already.
That's
Like
good.
if people were interested, that means I'm at least average. So, but
I'd say at least above average if people are interested in that kind
exactly. Exactly. Well, actually, no.
There
So
you
here's the
go.
thing.
Have that
If you
confidence.
no. Yeah, I'm an overconfident ass. Trust me, I got that on pat. But if you want to have like the best confidence in the world, just like start streaming on ChatterBait. Just you're gonna be jerking off anyways. You might as well get paid for it, right? And you're just gonna be filled with compliments. All right, like it's and everyone's like, oh, but I'm not attractive. There's nearly 8 billion people on this planet. You don't think you're someone's kink? All right, like. It's a confidence
I don't want
boost.
to be anybody's king.
Yeah, but then people are like, but aren't you weirded out by it being old men watching you? I'm like, I don't see them. They're the ones with money. Where's the problem? You know, like.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it anyways, might as well get paid. So.
That's a that's a good entrepreneurial mindset to have.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean,
Wish someone would pay
As long
to
as you're of legal
watch me
age,
just sit in my
fucking go for
chair
it.
and read a book.
Bro, people will just sit there and just watch you do whatever. You could literally make a stream of it just being like your feet, just your feet in a bathtub,
Just chilling.
and people will pay you money
Oh yeah,
for it.
people would watch that.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
true. That's true.
yeah. And then you can make an OnlyFans with it after you've got a bit of a following on there, and then just post pictures of feet. It's $1 a piece. There you go.
Twitch promoting like the
hot tub.
fucking swimming pool, like hot tub streams.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, dude. That is
Okay.
literally bottom of the barrel zero.
No.
fucking
Hear me out
talent
on
content.
this. Hear me out on this. Okay. If you are attractive, all right, that is something that is a benefit to you. Why should you not be allowed to use that? Okay. So if you, sure that you might not have practiced to become attractive, but oftentimes they're also wearing makeup. You know how hard it is to be in a hot tub and not fuck up your
Corner
makeup?
of a pixel of a dick, you will get banned for life.
VR chat
Okay,
pornos.
but like, nice. Thanks, homie.
Not quite, but okay.
Pepe the Pew coming in here letting us know about the good shit. But no, so my thought process on that is if you're in a, like, even if you're not an attractive person, but just using the example, attractive like Twitch girls or whatever, right? It's not like they can control, well, I mean, they could technically make themselves uglier, but you know, like if it's something that's a benefit to you, why would you not want to use it, right? Like some people are just naturally gifted at math, right? So if you do like say a stream where you do
IRL
accounting,
streams, and yet the other day my entire suggestion thing was filled with fucking
no, I'm lagging. Oh god.
bathtub.
Okay.
I'm also
But like
lagging.
you got to hear me out on it. If you're yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was lagging like hell. If you're an attractive person and this doesn't break the rules, you're simply exploiting a system that's broken. How was that a bad thing? If it's not the content you want to watch, don't click on it. Simple as that. Right? And that's coming from somebody who is, you know, this is my full-time job, right? Like streaming is my full-time job. So having other people go to it somewhere else because of it, I don't complain about it. The way I see it, power to them. Like, good for them. They're actually taking, like, men have sexualized women for fucking, like, ever, all right? And now that they're actually using it to their advantage, hell yeah. Fucking make that guap, all right? Like, go for it. Like, that just makes sense to me. Like,
Yo, make that guap.
yeah. Like, to me, that just makes sense. Like, if people are gonna look at you sexually anyways, if you have the confidence to go say, or just go and say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways, right? And I'm gonna just give them what they want, but not enough, so then they want to spend money on my OnlyFans as well, right? Power fucking to you. You're finding a way to exploit douchebags, all right? Like, they're gonna be looking at you anyways. You might as well get paid.
Someone exploits a system that's
actually
broken.
a good way
It's
to-
not
that's
like
a good-
hurting anyone.
honestly,
Then you know,
POV.
good for them.
Exactly. And it's not like they're stealing views. I mean, you're not owed anything on Twitch or YouTube or any other platform you stream on, right? Like, you're not owed shit. So, like, people want to watch what they want to watch. If they want to watch you over, you know, the girl in a bikini in a hot tub, well, clearly they're not in the mood to watch a girl in a bikini in a hot tub, and they find you more entertaining. Like, there's a reason why we watch certain TV shows over other ones, right? Like, I don't know. For example,
it's not like
there's the
top
fight of
streamers
like
are, like,
Pixar
content
versus
stuff.
Disney type. Like, oh, I watch these movies or I watch these movies or whatever, right? It's just like whatever your preference is. So you're not owed shit. But too many people are butthurt over it, and I'm like, no, fucking power to them. Like
Yeah.
It's something that you have. It's one of your assets. Why would you not use it? Because by that same train of thought, competitive gaming should only be on the lowest end computers, because then it's inclusive for everyone, right?
Yeah.
But we don't do it that way. So, you know, there's attractive people, there's people that aren't attractive, you know, like there's small people, there's big people, there's tall people, there's short people, you know, like there's so many different factors. And like, again, 8 billion people on this planet, you don't think you're someone's kink, all right? Now, if you're able to exploit that in a way that's terms of service friendly, it just makes sense to me. You might as well, right? As long as you're not breaking any rules. Finding a loophole in the system is always what everyone does. Like, government does it with things, you know. There's plenty of people that, like, even on like YouTube will exploit shit like that. There's people in like your workplace will exploit you, right? Like, they'll say that, oh, if you work for 8 hours, you're given a half-hour long break. But if they schedule you for a 7-hour, 45-minute shift, you only get a 15-minute long break. You know, like shit like that. Like, everyone's out to exploit you. When you can exploit them back, why not?
Yeah.
Like, they aren't breaking terms of service. They're using something that's a benefit to them. It's one of their assets. Fucking might as well. It just makes sense to me.
Sure, I agree.
Yeah.
But why waste the time at all
On what?
on doing all of that? Like, do you realize how much time is wasted?
On
But if
what?
you enjoy it, it's not a waste of
Streaming?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what you classify as
Yeah,
wasting
if you have fun streaming, then that's like just
No, I'm
getting
not talking
paid
about
to have
streaming,
fun.
I'm talking about the other thing.
Hold on, I don't see names right now. Who is this, strangers? Oh, no, stop moving. Oh, Keeper. Hello. How you doing?
Oh yeah, I have
Do you
nameplates
remember
off
me?
because God told me to.
I have very bad memory, but I remember the name and the voice. I just don't remember our conversations. I'm sorry. I've been on this twice in like 4 months.
Dang.
Might hurt.
Unfortunate.
That happens.
Okay, I need to.
In all
that's
in all
one off the
fairness,
list.
I'm kind of retarded. So
I'm just kidding.
Goodbye.
I would never. Haha, psych.
yeah, we're just talking about like random like terms of service stuff and whatnot on like streaming platforms and how like certain things are like exploited and other things aren't, and like the benefits of it. So
Well, Twitch terms are fucking trash, so let's get those right out of the way.
I have never once
See,
had
I don't
sex
really
with
have
the
a
terms of
problem
service at
with the
Twitch.
terms of service themselves. I have a problem with
You never had what?
just how much it's
My
promoted.
name is Trash.
Like I
They're
said,
fucking trash.
I watch small streamers and I watch
oh,
people play Risk of Rain and VR chat, and that's it.
Yeah.
How does that correlate to my entire suggested feed being fucking? Oh, let's suppose half naked.
No,
in a
let
hot
me
tub?
put it this way. How often have you been in my streams, even just lurking?
It's been a few times, yeah.
Yeah, you used to be in my streams all the time. About 60 to 80% of my streams are just chatting. That's the just chatting category. That's why. That's all it is.
Oh,
It's
I
as
thought
simple
it
as
was
that.
IRL.
No, there's no IRL. IRL was taken out back in like early 2019. And then
Was
it
it?
diversified into
What?
just chatting and art and
No.
music
what?
and all these other
Am
ones.
I really that outdated?
Yep.
Hold up.
It's
Better
okay.
fact check this.
It's okay. It's okay, boo.
Dude, I am a damn boomer when it comes to technology. Or like not even okay, not technology, like software. Oh, I'm sitting. Oops.
No. My man went into his AFK pose.
Hey,
Just meditating.
no, I swear IRL is a thing. I swear. I
Oh, so my
saw
chat
it,
brings
like,
up a
the other
point.
day.
True, but also when you want to be a big titty VTuber, it kind of unfair, don't you think? Not really. Just go into a hot tub in a VTuber model. You have an advantage over them. You can look exactly like you want every day
You
without
can
needing to put on
customize.
makeup.
Yeah.
You know, like I play as an androgynous looking femboy. Like, I mean, it's male leaning, but like it just means that I can go from using this voice.
How does Twitch know that I've been playing a
And
lot
like
of
it
Rhythm
just
Heaven
fits.
Fever?
Alright, so like
was
voice
not
acting.
expecting that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but dang.
Yeah, I go from like knockoff corpse to being like a fucking like almost a lolly, but not quite a lolly kind of voice. So.
I was gonna say that's why I was wondering what we sounded like, and then yeah.
Yeah, I'm like Walmart. Literally, my stream tonight is called like Walmart brand corpse. So.
You said it, not me.
I mean, it's kind of true though. Everyone's like, "Man, you sound like Corpse Husband." I'm like, I don't. Like, he has GERD. His vocal cords are like burnt. Mine just have scar tissue,
Yeah,
so they vibrate weird.
That's dope.
And they're like, "Yeah, no." I'm like, "All right, fine. Hey, how's it going? What's up?" Like, you just gotta change your voice to it.
Yo, chill with that. Makes me feel some type of way.
In the back.
Why do you think I love them?
They really did get rid of fucking IRL shit.
They got rid of IRL in like 2019, man. If not before then.
Dude, I swear I saw it just the other day.
Nah, man.
Are you sure it wasn't just chatting?
2019 wasn't really that far.
It's over.
I mean, in all fairness, 2020 was
That's
like,
like 2 years ago. That's
yeah.
true.
Dude, in all fairness, man, this past
This
month
year's been going by fast
fucking
as well.
weird for me, at least.
I
Almost
mean,
already May.
It's been
In the
over a year
past
since the
month,
pandemic
I went
lockdown started,
from
so.
Big
living with my
yikes.
mom
Big yikes.
to getting my own place. My brother got married like 2 days ago.
Damn, son. And here I am trying to find where I'm gonna get my next like little bit of coochie, and you're out here living a life, man. The lives
All
we
I'm really
live.
doing is working my ass off.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
you
play
got
video
some
games
pussy
for a
right
living.
here.
Struggling.
I'm sorry, what?
You got some pussy right here.
Oh
Some
God.
Yeah,
This is definitely what I'm looking for. Like, alright, so you want me to come at you like this?
Or would you prefer
Well, no,
like
I'm good.
this?
Neither, thanks.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, no.
Oh jeez.
Not before marriage. Or after.
It is a sin. We are children of God.
Yeah, but if you don't sin, Jesus died for nothing. Get over here.
What, God?
Yeah, we're children of
Good
God.
point. I mean, can't we just be gluttonous or something then? I don't know, just
Oh,
eat a lot of
God.
food.
I mean, if someone wants to order me some shawarma, I'm gonna eat that shit as like gluttonously as possible.
Dude, that's how I feel, dude. I made chicken Alfredo like 2 days ago.
Why everyone got to talk about food now? I'm hungry.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Bro, I'm starving now.
Man,
Like
I
I
haven't
made
eaten yet
like
today.
homemade everything about it except for the noodles, and it was so fucking good.
Didn't make your own noodles. Fucking failure.
Huh?
I'm that hungry. I'm that
This
hungry.
man didn't even go out and make his own rigatoni. Can't believe this bitch.
How dare he?
How
No,
dare he?
chicken Alfredo is much better.
I don't like chicken Alfredo because I've eaten this.
I don't like you. You're getting
Coming
blocked.
from an
Oh,
Italian.
Oh man, it's alright, Gibby. Come here. I'll take care of you. I like chicken Alfredo.
What the fuck? I've eaten chicken Alfredo so much. Come from an Italian household. Spaghetti's better.
I mean,
You are.
Facts.
This is not okay.
yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty much facts right there.
my
Like, I would much sooner have tomato over
spaghetti is the
Alfredo.
bomb.
Like,
spaghetti
do I
is
really
so-
want
I
the
like
sauce that
gnocchi.
looks like a bit of like misproduced,
Yeah.
a little bit of splooge coming out of it, or do I want something that looks a little bit more like curdled blood? I mean, of course you want splooge. All right, but-
What's one way to look
Chicken
at it?
Alfredo is a dish where spaghetti is just like a type of noodle.
Think.
I mean,
Spaghetti and meatballs.
everything's mac and cheese
Oh,
when you
now
think
you're
about it at
speaking
the
my
end of the day.
language.
All forms of
True.
pasta are mac and cheese if you add cheese to it.
True.
Lasagna, that's just mac and cheese with meat and sauce.
I mean,
Chicken Alfredo,
that's not.
I mean,
That's
if you put
just not
cheese on
really
it,
true.
it's,
I have a
it's just
question.
mac and cheese with Alfredo
Because
sauce
mac and cheese is
chicken.
macaroni.
When you make-
It's not penne and cheese. I mean, penne and cheese is a thing.
Nah, but you still call it mac and cheese. I mean, think about it. Like, you call something like a Band-Aid, right? But really they're called bandages. It's just the name that sticks with it. You know what they're saying. It's
Cool,
just,
but that
you know,
doesn't
it's
apply to
noodle.
mac and cheese.
Yeah, okay, we don't call it noodle and cheese.
Oh, what's up? I was just
I mean,
I mean, you can call it like a
it's-
casserole.
Okay, but hear me
casserole would
out.
be a more fitting
Nah,
name.
homie. Nah, like mac and cheese. Mac is short for macaroni, right? But it's not the word macaroni.
I was gonna ask.
So we say mac and
Okay.
cheese. We're not saying macaroni and cheese. We're saying mac and cheese.
But it
See?
means
It's a
macaroni
title.
and
It's a
cheese.
title, not like the ingredients. Yeah. All we talk about is like some starchy goodness with a bit of cheese on it, man.
One more time.
Like,
That's
all I'm saying.
Like for the, like, do you use ricotta cheese or do you use bechamel, which is like a cream sauce?
This guy's saying you don't like chicken. Nah, he's that's my boy Hunter. He's a good man. I've known him for a long time. He's like one of the OGs. Sorry,
You said my name and I was about to sneeze and I didn't fucking sneeze, asshole.
Ever had it with like fresh ricotta? 'Cause
Whenever I
that's
close
really
my
good.
overlay, I lag incredibly hard. I don't know what's happening. Oh.
It's a laggy world. It's weird.
I mean, it was all right, and then like a million people joined and then ran away.
There we go.
What?
Shut up.
Bless you.
Oh shit.
I've been working on perfecting my own.
I saw this thing where if you have someone like sneeze and you just say shut up instead of like bless you to them, they immediately say thank you usually. And then that just confuses
Really?
the fuck out of them. Well, because they're so used, like we're conditioned to say thank you after someone says bless you. So if you just say shut up
I've been
instead,
working
they
on
get
like
so
my
fucking
ability to think on the
confused.
fly.
You've
I'm
been
so
working on your
awkward,
ability
I'd
to
say you
think?
too
Holy
instead.
shit.
No, like make like witty
Buddy, you're
comebacks.
12 steps.
Still in development though, right?
Kinda not. I've had some bangers, but not all of them land.
Yeah.
All these fucking bushes, bro.
And again,
this weather, huh?
Fucking, it's a work in progress
Oh,
thing.
Man, that this weather thing. I don't know if you got the same warning that I did earlier, but you know, Southern Ontario, we got a tornado warning. It's like a tornado is an imminent. Yeah, it was like imminently is coming in, and I was just like, okay. And then 3 minutes later, it's like there's the possibility of well, I mean, you're not too far from me, but I just figured you might have been able to get it. But then it was like
more south than you, though.
3 minutes later, it was
Is there
like
a way to turn this damn grass off?
I don't think so. But 3 minutes later, it was just like, oh, there's the chance of a tornado. And then like 10 minutes after that, it's like, there is no chance of a tornado. We're sorry for the confusion. And it was like, nah, I need to fuck this weather we're having, huh?
Crazy like
Some
that.
motherfucker just saw a tornado showing up, and then he was like, nah, I'm out.
Apologies, Pichu.
Like,
God said, psych. You know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better than living in Texas. No
Oh,
fucking
God.
electricity.
Yo, Texas gang. Texas gang.
I mean,
Texas
just
gang.
I fucking
guys,
hate
y'all could
hate
just
living
like
here.
live it like the old West
You
kind of
live
way,
in
and
Texas?
just, you know.
Yeah.
Where?
But then I can't play Fortnite.
I know.
2 weeks
We like
later,
Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We
like Fortnite.
Like Austin, Houston.
I don't actually play Fortnite.
Yeah, I haven't played that in a very long time.
Did you live
It's
up by
been a minute.
Dallas?
I wouldn't be able to play VR chat. I play a lot of VR chat.
Up by
Waco?
Dallas.
Probably an unhealthy amount of VR chat.
I'm in the damn
No.
panhandle.
I used to be like that. Now I just like
dude,
never
I'm all
touch
the way,
it.
like,
I'm trying to make it like
pretty
part
much
of like
into
my weekly
Galveston.
like rotation of games. But
Oh wow.
I think it's fun. It's probably the main way to get social stuff now, besides like Discord.
I don't even mind telling you where I
Like,
live because I'm
yeah.
gonna move
I
in
can't
like
go
a
outside
month.
and talk to my friends because
I live in
See, I'm
Seabrook
not.
now.
honestly,
But
though,
no,
right?
well, I think
I'm
it's
not
fun.
moving in a month. I'm moving in January though, out of Texas. Thank God.
I'm moving this summer.
All these motherfuckers
Our
talk about
governor's a
moving. Here I
fucking
am living with mommy and
twat.
daddy again.
Oh boy, you got some
To be
mommy
fair,
daddy
if something
issues.
happens and I have to
Actually,
live
no,
back with my
I got a really good
parents, my
parental
mom
situation.
is
My
moving to
parents still
fucking
happily married after
Arizona.
25 years.
Oh,
That's good.
Well, you're lucky.
Yeah, and I think they've fought.
I'm moving out here soon as well.
Yeah, I can count the amount of
You're
times I've seen them
lucky.
fight on one hand, and I don't even feel that hand. So they were best friends
I
before
can
they got
count the
together.
amount
So
of
I
times
got
that my
lucky.
parents fought, but then again, I know
There you
sign
go.
language.
That's good.
I can't tell you how many times mine did.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like I got really fortunate with that situation, right? Like I'm
But
very
they're still
lucky.
together.
And I used to be an arrogant
for you.
little shit before, and I moved out at 18 for a reason. But now that I'm like turning 25 this year, and you know, end up getting fucked over by old roommate and ex-girlfriend, you know, because you know some people just want to fuck up your life.
Almost exactly what happened to me.
What did
Yeah,
it
so I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just move back in with my parents, just as a temporary thing. But you know, like the more I'm here, like the more I'm realizing like you don't know how much time you have with people, right? And you know,
Yeah.
like we're getting along a lot better now, and I've spent more time with them in this past 6 months, you know. And I don't mean like just like, oh, we're in the same house. No, I mean like going out for drives or just going out for like having a beer or just chatting or just like in general spending time together, having meals together. Because they invited me over every Sunday for dinner and I just never showed up, right? So in the past 6 months, I spent more time with them than the past 6 years that I was moved out. So I'm like, you know, you never know how much time you got with people. Like, you could be gone tomorrow, so I'm just kind of enjoying each day as it comes. And I'm in a very fortunate situation that I got chill parents, and you know.
It's a really nice way of looking at it.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice.
I unfortunately haven't seen my mom in like a year and a half.
Damn.
You should go visit her.
Yeah, I'm
Dude, I
going
haven't
in
seen my
June.
dad since I graduated.
I haven't. I grew up without a dad, so I mean,
Y'all motherfuckers depressing. Let me talk about mine some more. All right.
I'm not sad. I'm not sad about it.
I've been playing Minecraft lately.
I'm just stating a fact. I never met my dad.
Oh man.
It's just me and my mom.
Mhm.
That's all right.
Also been playing the shit out
I
of
turned out
Terraria.
fine, I think.
Dude, Terraria is my favorite game in the fucking.
Do you play
I
it
hate that
modded?
game.
Yeah, of
Man,
course.
you really just trying to get him to
About
block
I
you.
just don't like. Oh my
Exactly.
You're gone.
Dude, I have like.
No, I don't hate it. I have really bad
I have
memories
like
with it though.
2,000
I played that game when my
hours.
sister passed away.
It's alright,
on
kitty.
Xbox.
I
Not a
adore
big
you.
game
It's
for me.
fine.
And then
sorry.
Yeah.
On my
500 hours on
PC.
It's
PC.
all good.
Oh, let me
I
check.
didn't pass it really quick.
Alright, alright.
Mm.
Toss me some numbers. Give me the statistics.
Toss me some
These guys.
numeric
What's up, goddess? What you doing? Huh?
values. You know, I'm
Checking
just
how much
chilling.
hours I have on VRChat.
Oh, okay.
I'm
It looked like you were
almost
getting ready to
hitting
leave, and I was like, man, that ain't
time.
happening. We'll get up
How
right
many
up and
hours
go
you have?
shit.
No. I'm soon hitting round number. But I need
10,000.
So on my
Two-
PC, I have
2.1
824.4 hours in Terraria.
Then I will have 4,000
I
hours.
have
Nice.
135
goddess.
hours in T mod loader.
And about, what was it, like, fuck, like 300 of that is you and me just chatting? Like,
I have more hours on my
no,
Xbox.
Goddess and I would just like
than I
stay up
do
and just like
this.
go to like a private world and just like
Same
chill
here.
in like a place from a video game that we enjoy.
Because I
I
used
just
to play the shit
spent
out of it whenever I
hours
was
chatting
really
on
young.
there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
exact
so-
same
as well.
situation.
It's
Like,
really
I
fun.
remember
I
when they
kinda
added the
just-
Underworld.
Like,
Oh, I haven't been around that
played it-
unknown.
I played it a long
Hi,
time.
my dude. I
did
stopped
play
by
on
to
the
say
360
hi.
though.
I'm heading out.
Alright, well, it was nice seeing you again.
Or no, not
I
the
try and get on
Underworld
at
hard mode.
least every Tuesday now, so.
They've always had the Underworld, but they never. There was a while when
1.2.
Yeah, I just got a new PC, so.
1.2. I
Nice.
played a little
Well,
bit before
if,
that.
Stimmy
Uh,
came in
I
clutch,
joined
3070 bleeds.
1.0 like,
Nice, I'm
5
sitting
or
here with a
something.
1050 Ti that
Oh,
barely
I
turns
got
on,
on.
so.
I started playing when it was on
that's,
Xbox 360 around
she's
1.2.
adorable. Can I adopt you?
It's okay, buddy.
Fucking 1.4.
I mean, a lot of
Oof,
people want to,
1.4.
but I'm 26, so I don't know how that would work.
Oh, okay, so you're older than me, so
1.4.
what you doing with
Can't
that
wait for
sunshine?
J Mod Loader 1.4.
Part of me doubts it's gonna
No,
happen anytime soon.
I forget. Do I have you on Discord?
1.4 just added too much stuff.
Probably not.
He
Maybe,
is.
I don't know.
I thought they were.
Alright,
I
well,
don't
if you
talk
ever want
to
to
a
like,
lot of people.
defend
I
it,
talk
but I thought
to
they
like
were
certain people.
working on
Like,
it.
they're
It
I
was-
stream a lot now.
Obviously, but
I
Oh, do
stream
you?
Sunday through
Just
Thursday,
1.4
or Sunday through
changed.
Wednesday.
like,
hold on,
it
let
is
me
a
let me
lot
aspect of the
that's
game.
real
fair.
quick do something. What's your
I've been playing a lot of
For-
adventure
uh,
maps.
I'm assuming Twitch, right?
Since I
Dude,
had the
I don't
workshop
really
support.
play adventure maps.
Is it
Same
just the
as
name
me.
above
I
you?
play a lot of
All right, let
like
me make sure I
modded-
spell it correctly then.
I have to download 64-bit T mod loader, otherwise it will not run.
All right,
Oh, I
definitely
need
gonna
to
go
do
and
that
bug you
too.
later on then.
Because I have to fucking limit myself, and it's really
Because
sad.
I'm gonna need you to remind me where the hell I
Yeah,
know you're from, because
64-bit,
I'm
you
so bad
essentially
with
don't.
remembering
It's
things.
so much.
I have no
but
clue.
then-
Well, then why the hell did you? Wow.
Let's see. Must
Comes
have
with me.
mods.
Do you remember
Definitely
me? Yeah,
calamity.
I recognize your name and your voice. Does it remember me? Okay, but how did we meet? And you don't even
Wing
know.
slot, vein miner,
my-
magic storage.
I've been
If you don't
playing.
have those
My
mods,
God.
you are not a gamer.
You're garbage.
Oh, I was
You're
muted
dead
the
to
whole
me.
time I was talking.
If you don't
and it
have
fucking killed
if
me.
you don't
So,
have vein miner
I was
especially, you're just the scum
Poor
of the earth.
goddess.
Never
She's
mind.
staring like, what's
Dude,
happening?
Magic storage is so fucking good.
Okay,
It is. I hate using chess.
There.
Alright, so listen.
And get this, so one
If
of the
someone
guys that
doesn't
I play
remember, I'm
with,
going through my friends list,
he
and if
hates
someone doesn't
the
remember me, I'm
crafting
just gonna
interface
remove
for
them and
the
leave.
magic storage,
But
so
you
he refuses
almost
to
met
use
that. that remove and leave.
Just don't make the
So close.
face then.
Yeah, but then you heard the voice.
But then
interface is so
I just
good.
did that, and that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like his little
always make
fucking
use of the
keyboard
storage.
I gotta
cannot
just bring the voice
understand
back
how
a
to
little
use
bit.
it.
Generally,
Yeah,
that's
Oh,
the way
it
I use
doesn't
it.
remove
anyone.
How do you not
Yeah, you've also got like
understand?
8,000
Just
friends.
click the button.
Not
You click
8,000,
the thing
only
you want to craft,
1,000.
and then you click craft.
1,000.
Only 1,000. Yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
do you want to try to guess how much time I have in
Don't do that.
Yeah, stop it.
Don't do that. Don't. Stop. Stop.
I'm just taking a random guess.
I'm going
So
home.
it's like
I'm going home. Bye. Leave me alone. Alright.
About
Alright, see ya.
600 hours.
You're hilarious. Last time I checked, it was at 1,955 hours.
Should have said it with like the whole corpse husband like lines. Just be like, choke me like you hate me, but you love me low key. When you fuck me.
God damn it.
And just- yeah, I'm a little off
There you
on
go. You're
tone,
just
but
corpse. You're just budget
Close my
corpse.
upper
husband.
way.
I am
I
budget
have to
corpse. There we
restart
go.
my game. This is so
Nah.
sad.
Yeah.
It's because my
Your
natural
new
voice
Twitch
is like
name.
right
Truly
here.
unfortunate. Oh god.
Dang.
What's that?
That's my thing.
That's just
I
how he
fucking
induces
activated
Yeah,
seizures.
I can make my voice deep too. Hello.
That's how you know I'm here.
Oh, you
That's
want
all
to hear?
good. That's
You
all
want to hear
good.
me actually drop my voice? I could drop my voice. Or
Oh,
I can
God.
actually drop my
It's
voice
so
like, right
easy
down
to
here.
activate.
Like, that's pretty much like
Don't
the
Damn.
most
drop the
my
tool
voice
or
can
you
get.
might lose it.
Yeah, you don't want to damage yourself.
Well, no, I've never damaged my voice from going down. Going up, I have. That was how I fucked up my vocal cords. But like, obviously, like I can talk with my natural voice and go right down to like where like the corpse voice is, and I can like bring it right down to here,
And then all the way back up here.
and it just fucks with people.
It really does.
Tabbed out.
Yeah.
You should
I
add me
used
so
to
can
I
make my way
can't
back
make my
here.
voice.
I would narrate like
Fair.
Lil Sonic and shit. I don't know if you know what Lil Sonic is, but I would narrate it and I'd be like, do you know what Lil Sonic is?
Vaguely.
Okay, Lil Sonic is an author on the internet that is making or has been, I'm not sure if he's finished it or not, but he's making a story where it's literally Sonic the Hedgehog fucks every single like anime girl in video games in existence.
Oh my god, it's
So
so
yeah,
good.
Sonic's Ultimate Harem. Yeah, so it's like
so good.
so I would narrate it like, oh yeah, you like that? I bet you like that. Sonic. And then he continued to fuck her into the deepest darks of the night. You know, I'd just be like doing that. Just be like narrating the whole damn thing.
Good.
Jumping back and forth between voices. People are like, what the fuck is happening? So.
Because there's so many like grammar issues in it that it is like, it's so bad that it's wrapped around to being godly.
Yeah, like I literally will take a deep breath before a sentence and I'll just keep like fucking talking for like the whole damn thing. It's funny though. It just takes a very long time.
Hilarious.
Also, Gecky in here just kind of pissed off now that I've done the waifu voice multiple times, and especially with those sounds. Sorry, Gecky. Oh man.
It's been nice meeting you, but I'm gonna take off.
All right. Well, I'm
but it was
literally
really cool
like
meeting you.
a minute 30 from ending my stream anyways, so it was nice chatting with you.
Oh,
I think I
dang.
added you as a friend. Yes, I did. All right.
Yeah,
So
we're
I
friends.
will
Awesome.
see you around, homie. I stream VR chat every Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I'm pretty sure we're in the same time zone then.
Cool.
So
Yep.
if
I'll
you
come
ever see me
harass
on,
you
you're
every now
always
and then.
welcome to join. So
Cool.
All right.
All right. Have a good one. Bye,
All
guys.
right, see you
Nice
around,
meeting
buddy.
you guys.
Good night.
Bye. Awkward 5 seconds wait.
yeah, all right. I'm listening to you. I'm behind you.
Why are you scared?
If you want to talk about how to fuck up your voice, do that.
That's exactly how you mess up your voice.
You know how I mess up my voice? Doing the fucking Carl Weezer. Like, shit hurts.
Hi, Jimmy.
No.
Jimmy, is this your mom's
Yeah.
underwear?
Well, I mean, that's why I've got an 8-pound water bottle next to me, just in case. A straight up gallon. Bye, friend. I really
I
need
don't
to
have any
finish
water.
doing that. What? How could you not have water near you? Always have water near you, homie. Hey,
Not
Gecky
near
says he's
me.
invited somewhere else. Psychotic zombie, what's up, bro? You want to join us? You gonna be a weird chicken? Yep, that really fucked up my voice when I did that. God damn.
By the way, Trash Mouse. So
Yes.
I noticed lately, so I started visiting public vaults. If you can like stream public vaults, I recommend making your avatar as a quest avatar, so quest users can see your avatar too.
I mean, that would only make sense. I'm just too dumb to know how to do that.
True.
So, yeah, I mean, Goddess, if you want, I'll send you the avatar, and then you just make it for me. And I mean, if you want to like throw on all the clothes and even make the custom ones for me, I mean, that would be great, my friend. I mean, come on, bro.
I'm not very good at like designing stuff.
Nah, I just throw you it. You just throw it all together.
Right, you click the button. That's it. How hard could it be?
I mean, well, I can't figure it out, and I'm stupid. So, but this man is a big smart man.
All you do is press the buttons. It's not hard.
Hunter, he can literally break this entire world probably with some of the shit that he's got on his avatars. He knows Unity.
It's like
This man pulls out like a mini map of the entire world, looks at it, finds you on it, teleports to you, and goes hello, and teleports away. Like, this man breaks the game. But no, I wouldn't bother you to do that for me.
Stuff.
I wouldn't bug you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I kind of focus like I don't really like making stuff for others. I have made avatar for one person, it's kind of I continuously worry maybe they don't like it, and it's just I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't stress you out with that anyways. Don't worry about it, homie. I was just messing with you.
Respectable.
Yeah. If I really want it, I can make it myself. That's my thought process, right? Because I can learn it. Because I always end up learning how to do things cheap or free anyways. So it's just one more thing to learn. You know?
Like, that's how my mindset works around for everything. For every single person, if someone wants something enough, they can do whatever they want.
Exactly.
But it's all about wanting it enough. If you can't do something, it's just you don't want it enough.
I mean, that almost makes sense, you know? Like, it's the amount of determination you want for something to happen is whether or not you make it happen. You know? It's like that whole like, oh, I want to be like fit and healthy, but I refuse to work out or eat good food. And it's like, well, then clearly you don't want to be fit and healthy. You want to be a fucking lazy slob. You know, like, it's just how it is, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you want it though, you'll get up and you'll work at it every fucking day. So if you really want like an avatar in VR chat that you've made, you'll learn how to make it. You know, it's the exact same premise. Like, it's all into self discipline and whatnot. And I think a lot of people don't really get that, so. But, well.
I'm falling. Goodbye.
Yo, man, went all the way back.
Hold on. No, I'm not all yet. Now I am.
Oh. Hey.
I was waiting for the fucking creek and just.
No, the way I built this chair, it can't fall. So, it's a seat from a car that I welded to like the actual like wheelie legs of like a proper chair. And just where the weight is balanced, I can't lean so far enough back that the legs even lift.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, my thought process was, hey, we're scrapping this car. These seats are meant to be sat in for long periods of time. We have a truck. It's garbage day. Hey, Dad, let's go for a drive. Okay, what are we grabbing? We're gonna go and find a fucking wheelie chair. All right, don't you already have one? Yeah, I got a gaming chair. And yeah, I bought that gaming chair. But like, my roommate,
I'm a gamer.
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
So yeah.
I'm about to say the gamer word.
I have a race card.
Uh-oh.
No. But
I play video games for fun.
their one boarder, who is technically my roommate because we both have the basement, right? In like different rooms down here. She, for her school, uses like a folding chair at her desk. So I was like, I'll give her this chair, you know, the gaming chair, and I'll just build a chair out of one of these seats because these seats are meant to be sat in for long periods of time. And gaming chairs are great and all, but they're just not ergonomic, right? Whereas this, it's literally designed to be sat in for like hours and hours and hours while you drive, right? So I was like, I might as well just do that. And I can recline it as far back as I want till I'm laying down, which I've done plenty of times now. And like, I was like, yo, good idea. So we just took apart, like we took some bed frame that we had that we just had it for scrap steel pretty much, and cut it down to size and welded it to the plate, welded it to the bottom of the seat, and we're like, dope, like good enough. And yeah, it's really nice actually. And the best part is I can get seat covers for it, and I can have my chair change color if I want to, whatever I feel like. Nice. And I got a pocket on the back of my chair. And an adjustable headrest, and yep.
Oh, is that where you put your gamer crown?
I don't have a gamer crown.
Yes, you do. You have headphones.
I have earbuds from the dollar store.
Nasty.
They're actually really fucking good. Like, these are like some of the best earbuds I've ever used. Yeah, they're the REX earbuds. They're actually really fucking good. They got good bass, like decent mids. Highs are good. Like, oh man, I actually really like these earbuds. The only thing that I don't like is the cord will break pretty easy. But the sound quality is surprisingly good, considering that they're from the dollar store and they cost me $2. Like, I've had like headphones that are over $100 that don't sound as good as these. So I was like, damn, guess I know what I'm buying. Then anytime they break, I just spend another $2. So, and they don't break often.
I bought a pair of headphones that have haptic bass in them, and that shit is so nice.
Yeah, like obviously. Give me a sec. My voice.
Dying.
Yeah, it's from talking too much.
Don't worry, my job is literally nothing but me talking for 9 hours.
Oh god, my voice. Yeah, like obviously I want to get like really good headphones. Like I really want to get like the Arctis Pro wireless ones, just because apparently they're really fucking good, but they're like $400. But
epic.
I want them because they're wireless. So
yeah, see, I bought these almost as a joke because they were on sale for like $60.
Nice.
And they're like Corsair haptic something, but they're so fucking nice. I did not expect them to be this good. I fully expected these to be like okay at best.
Well, it's always a pleasant surprise when you get better, right?
Corsair wireless headphones, I think, yeah. And they're good, yeah. It just works. Yes.
Alright. Sorry, I'm just replying to a message real quick. I have to end my stream actually, because we're at the 3 hour mark. We're over the 3 hour mark. So I will be right back, okay guys?
Okay, gamer.
My voice is killing me, everybody. Alright. So let's enable preview so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing now. We'll go over to my intermission screen, which needs to actually load up the thing. Alright. So thank you all so much for chilling with me today. I do appreciate
I've been playing like some Battlefield with these headphones.
I love y'all.
Actually nutty.
Let's find someone to
like,
raid.
Not only like Battlefield 1, I don't know if you've ever played it. It's like World War 1, but like whenever a plane flies overhead, like
I wonder who's online. Oh, you guys can still hear them. Sorry. Have a good one, Trash. Aw, thanks. You know what? I'm gonna throw you guys at my brother. All right, he's playing Apex Legends right now. So let's load up his stream. Copy, mute it, and then I'll do a raid. Woo, Apex, yeah, man. So I'm gonna send you guys at my brother DK. All right. Gonna start that raid, show him some love. Everyone that is not on Twitch, this is where we're going. All right, it's my little brother. All right, he's cool, man. He's fun. Show him some love, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be playing some Wind Waker. All right, love you all. Have a fantastic rest of your evenings, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.